out, get the dance like Diamond the Clown. Hop out, get the dance like Diamond the Clown. Hop out.
He's stupid.
Song of the year, man.
Hold on, hit the Matrix.
Make some noise for Lil Vada, man. Song of the year. Hop out.
Hop out.
Ooh.
That's the song of the year. That's the hottest song in
Lil
LA.
Vada, that's really my
All
dog,
the 10-year-old birthday parties.
That's
Going
not-
No, it's not even
hottest
that.
song
Lil
in
Vader,
LA.
look, you is trying to get me canceled about that Time and the Clown shit. I stand with
you
Time
gotta
and the
chill with
Clown,
the clown
y'all.
dancers, bro.
I stand with Time and the Clown because they coming for me.
Listen.
Somebody asked me in the comment, did you see it? They said, what you fucking this nigga? Because why you defending him so much? I'm like,
not
that's my...
fucking.
Boy,
Yeah.
look.
Oh.
Lush, he's showing out right
I'm not
now.
gonna say that terrifies me because my girl said she's actually, if she's gonna leave me for anybody, it's Dejon Paul.
I've heard
She-
that
yeah,
before.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I've heard, shout out to her, wise woman.
I heard he out here swinging at me, so I don't know.
Hey, man.
All I
feel
know
me?
is,
Talk.
He might be bi.
The
Sweet
slander
chili.
against the clown dancers gotta
That's sweet
stop, bro. I
chili.
keep telling. We had a whole argument about it off camera. That's LA culture.
We're going to get to it. Before we get to the clown dancers, let's take it back to where it started from. So last week, we talked about the LA Rap Report card that we're about to get into.
Yes, sir.
Lil Vada has an F. Like, it is what it is.
It really started because they see me say, how did you gave him an F with the whoop, and you say, yeah, that. But
He
honestly,
make Time to Clown music is what I said. That's all I said was he make Time to Clown music. His single is called Hop Out, Get the Dancer Like Tommy the Clown. That's his latest single.
It is.
He has another single called Tommy the Clown.
But why does clown dancing music automatically deserve an F?
It's not
That's
an
LA
automatic
culture.
F, but that's one of my reasonings.
I
against
saying
it.
feel
that
like he did that song so they could hop out and dance. You
Like
feel me?
Tommy
I
the
feel like
Clown.
he made the anthem for that song.
He lacks
See, my
lyrics.
dumb ass, I thought that was like a metaphor. I thought when he said
Pop out and get the dancing like Tommy the Clown. Yeah.
that's what I thought he was
That's
talking about.
that's suggestive. I like that.
That
way
is
of
a
putting it.
metaphor.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop
It's a
out
song
on a
for
nigga like
kids.
Tommy the
And
Clown.
he gonna get to dancing like Tommy the Clown.
It's a
Yeah,
song
I
for
like
kids.
that.
Until you see the cover
Okay,
art.
You feel me? I'm gonna hop out
See,
with a
you
nigga like
missing
Tommy
over
the
your head,
Clown.
It did not go
Come
over
on,
my
that's
head.
a whole
It did not go
bar.
over my head.
So
I
that's
thought of
funny,
that.
man.
That was a
No.
whole bar,
No.
bro.
Come on,
The
bro.
cover
Come on,
art.
bro.
Come on,
Come
hot
on,
dog,
bro.
get the shit like
The
Tommy the
cover
Clown.
art is Tommy the Clown and him.
Bro.
in a
Because he
cover
using good
art.
marketing. It's Rico season. Why would he jump out with the stick, bro?
Come on now.
Lil Vada, I see
You gotta
He
hear
don't
it,
know.
Lil Vada.
He
That was a
don't know.
bar. Hop out.
Hey, listen.
But-
Song of the year. Fuck gang gang. Fuck.
We not gonna say
We
fuck
going
them.
Hop out. That's best news artist at the Grammys.
But we not gonna say fuck shit.
Lil
We
Vada
not
got
gonna
it.
say fuck Mark Nasty. You feel me?
Nah, man. Shout
You
out to
feel me?
those.
Who are those niggas compared to Lil Vada? He's the motherfucking GOAT.
Why you
he
like
has
this,
an
bro?
A.
He's stirring
top
up.
3
He's
rappers.
Malice
He's
compliance.
trolling.
He's top 3 rappers in LA. Kendrick, Tyler, Vada. That's what he wants to hear,
He
right?
does have that one song that is really big and viral. You played it, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that was
What,
him.
Eat It Up, Wop,
That is
Wop,
a-
Wop,
yeah.
Wop,
That's a-
Wop.
that's a good song.
All those Dr. Seuss songs, absolutely. He's the GOAT.
My girls' twerk class love that song.
I bet they do.
What
Look,
defines clown dancing music? Because we all know what jerk music is.
Okay,
Okay,
Somebody
like,
dance like
can I
Tommy
tell you
Clown.
what clown
Besides
dancing
Vader.
is? Honestly, clown dancing is like kids that's just dancing to get stuff out of them. Like, you feel me? Whatever they feel, it's just a body expression. Like, you get me?
Yeah.
But honestly, like,
Nah, but
all
what-
the people
what's the
that
sound
dance-
track?
musically, not to cut you off, Ashbass, musically, because I was asked this on a podcast earlier today. Shout out God Talk Live. For me, it's watered down ratchet music. So you take the Joe Moses YG sound, you water it down for TikTok and social media purposes. Dr. Seuss lyricism, nursery rhymes as the
It's
delivery
LA bounce music.
and cadence. It's
LA bounce
it's
music.
watered down LA bounce music.
So you're
What's
saying
LA
like
bounce music if
gentrified
not
jerk?
watered down?
Gentrified might not be the word because to me, gentrified would imply that there's a commercial appeal to
I'm gonna
it.
say
Okay.
art twist
This
on
is
bounce
literally
music,
like
bro.
watered down is the best way I could put it. Like it's like thinned out. It doesn't have the umph and the soul that Joe Moses, early YG, early RJ, Problem, Tiger. They made West Coast ratchet music. These artists thin it out. It doesn't have the same
Man,
umph
shut the
and a
fuck up.
chord.
Nigga.
I don't think he's crazy for those statements.
No, I'm
bounce-
speaking
but
facts.
that's his opinion though. But me,
Yeah, my
me and
opinion
his
on my
homegirl,
show. That's how it happens.
look, here goes my show shit.
I mean, it is
Look,
a show.
Yeah.
every time he gets some shit and I comment on it, just defend him, they come for me. And I don't want them come for me about Time and the Clown because he fucking up my discounts and shit with the little hop out. You feel me? And he fucking up what I got going on with my kid's birthday party. He might charge me higher.
I think we're conflating topics before we get to. I'm trying to explain just my issue with Lil Vada.
Okay.
So with Lil Vada, again, all I said was he makes Time to Clown music. He has 2 songs centered around Time to Clown, and he has other singles like Eat It Up, WAP, Gangsta and Ratchets. I can keep going. Ratchet at the 1, Ratchet at the 2, Ratchet at the 3, where he makes music that I feel like is for high schoolers, clown dancers, crump dancers, XYZ.
And
it doesn't
strippers.
have a mature sound. And Joe Moses put us in a group chat, basically. He put me and Lil Vada in a group chat because we've been going back and forth.
Shout out to
And
Joe.
he wants us
Oh,
to...
God, serious JM out there?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Like, what? Like, Joe Moses putting you in a group chat with somebody is crazy.
JM.
He's like, squash this beef. And he's saying that what I did was I sent the photo of YG's The Real Four Fingers mixtape, and I sent the My Crazy Life album cover. And I said, Lil Vader, you're here, but I want you to get to here. So it's not coming from a bad place. Imagine if YG stayed at She a Model, She Walked That Runway, or Pussy Killer, or Relax,
Or Tootin'
and
Booty.
never got to My Nigga, or Me and My Bitch.
Okay, no, yeah.
Fuck Donald Trump, still brazy. He had to evolve to get to that next level. I don't want to see you just stuck. Okay, cool, you make the fun little high school ratchet records, but after a few years, you have to step it up to the next level. And that's all I'm saying to Lil Vada. It's not personal.
To what you're saying, I would say this. I think that I would say he makes LA bounce music because when you take the songs like a Sexy Red song, you make it a bounce song, they pretty much isolate one single part and play it over and over. It's repetition is what the song is. To the point of Lil Vada, I said this to you off the camera. I think Lil Vada do great in Houston, Atlanta, places where strip clubs are popular because you make music that makes people want to dance and shake their behind. So Lil Vada, I think you should take a trip to some place where strip club culture is a norm.
Not a bad suggestion.
Nah.
Let me ask you this, though. So what do you find is the primary difference between him and 310 Baby? Because I've heard you speak very highly of 310 Baby.
Well, 310 Baby found ways to make it sleeker. He used a more expensive or better quality production. If we look at Lil Vada's production, they're not even replaying the sample. They're literally ripping the sample from all these novelty early 2000 songs. Every single is a remake of a 2000 song. Whether it's an Usher song, a East Side Boy song, whatever. He's taking a 2000 song, not replaying the sample. The beats are just cheaper. 310 Baby has higher quality production. Also, 310 Baby's has better marketing. He has better branding. So his grade is going to be higher because you got to think, he has to deal with Fortnite. He's performing at NBA games. He's at Summer Jam. He's at Coachella. So he's going to have a higher
got the
scoring.
machine.
He's going to have he signed an Empire. What's stopping Lil Vader from going out to get an Empire deal? That's impossible. It's not feasible.
It's interesting, though, that the first thing you brought up was the production. You're right. He does have a much higher production value. But remember, Soak City was recorded on BandLab on his phone. You feel me? And then it wound up getting that high-quality mix, right?
Right.
But
that didn't have a cheap sample. He
Correct.
didn't use a
It did
cheap
not
sample for Soak City.
Now, am I out of pocket? Because I used the term gentrified jerk earlier.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, am I wrong to say that Soak City is gentrified ASM?
Bobster?
Yeah.
That was a conversation when that record first broke through. That was ASM Bobster was actually supposed to be on that record.
It sounds like a Bobster type
Yeah,
beat, right?
absolutely. He was supposed to be on that record. I've dinged 310 Baby in originality for that.
Okay, and I'm glad because I think
Because he don't have an A.
I didn't even know that till you just said that Bop was originally supposed to.
No,
be
he
on
was supposed to be on that
That's
record originally.
very
but
interesting.
politics and XYZ.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on. Now we can talk about the clown dancers. So, no, before that, Lil Vader posted the wet shit. That was weird. Did you guys see that?
Let me ask you a question.
It was kind of like frisky a little bit. First, it was
Man.
funny because
It went far.
Lil Vada was like, Lil Vada, you know I love you. You know we on the songs together, but it was kind of frisky. One of them pictures, like one of the pictures, you looked nice. You know, you had your little eyebrow, little, you know, looking like a thing. Then you said, "Oh, I bet he wet, huh?" But you just kept going on and on like, nigga, you can't play like that with Dejon. Y'all playing too much.
He said, I'm going to delete this before Dejon Paul gets wet. He tagged me a selfie.
Did you?
I promise you I didn't. And I
no,
promise
the
you I'm not in the
follow-up post was
business
even
of getting
crazier.
wet. I don't think I've referred to myself
Yeah,
as
your
getting
dooski
wet.
can't get wet.
I don't
Your
think
dooski
about,
can't
I
get
don't
wet.
think about that.
It can get shitty, but it can't get wet.
All right, that's getting edited out.
I don't know.
That's
Keep that
getting
in
edited
there.
out. I found it weird. One, I don't like people talk underneath my clothes, and
Wait, what?
I don't like when people talk underneath my clothes. It makes me uncomfortable.
What does that mean, talking underneath your clothes?
Why are you
Sex
talking?
playing you.
Yeah, why are you talking about grown man being wet?
Got you, okay.
Why are you talking about it? Because I gave you an F and I have critiques about your music. I'm not talking about your personal life. I'm not talking about your street life. So you talking
because
about
when rappers don't got shit to say about their music, they go straight to I got more money, you this, everything but the music.
Man, we not talking about your issue right now. We talking about Lil
no,
Vada.
but you can say
That's real shit.
You can say what you want to say, but to me, it's just weird. So when I reposted what he posted, a lot of people took my side. I was like, well, that's kind of gay. He took a mirror selfie in the bathroom talking about he making you wet. Like, hey, yo, like that's weird. Is that not wild? That's kind of weird.
Imagine if you were a female and you did that. Like how that would look fucking
That would look
insane,
crazy.
right?
Yeah. That would look crazy.
That would look crazy.
That was crazy. He's been posting photos of me with dick emojis near my eggplant emojis near my face.
Do you feel like this is no longer a safe space after you posted that picture?
Oh, I'm not gonna just play super victim with that. I'm just saying, like, it makes me uncomfortable, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna report his posting and like that.
Nah, I mean,
it is what this is hip hop. People
so
make
what would
jokes.
you like to say to Lil Vada about those suggestive posts?
I think it's gay. That's what I have to say. I said, "Hey yo," that was my caption when I reposted it.
Look at the camera and send a direct message to Lil Vada, man.
Hey yo, you're a grown man taking a mirror selfie talking about you're making me wet. Like, brother, one, I'm not even a chubby chaser. Like, I don't like other fat niggas. That's disgusting.
Lil Vada not fat.
Yes, the fuck he is. We'll fuck up the axle on my car. We can't even be in the car at the same time. It's disgusting.
God damn.
Secondly, so he has another. Remember, he dropped the first diss record, RuPaul, which is one of his best songs to date.
He called you RuPaul?
That's the name of the record.
Okay, got it.
He's dropping another one called RuPaul Part 2 this Friday.
Okay.
And then they want him to pull up next week. What's your thoughts on that?
I want Vader to pull up.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that would be the move right there. Like, defend your stance, Veda. You feel me?
Defend your clown music.
You deserve a higher grade
Than an F, right. It's no way. Like, how does he not have an F?
This is why I think Lil Vada can at least get pause, especially with all this going on, a D. You feel me? Super pause. Clown music is pivotal in LA culture. I get that you don't like it. Okay, cool.
Keep that right there. So now I'm going viral today. Let me read the tweet if I could. I made a tweet this morning off the heels of Suge Knight Jr. commented under the Lil Vada back and forth, and he said that Lil Vada, if Lil Vada was smart, he would do a tour with Tommy the Clown.
Fire.
And I'm saying that's dusty. Like an artist, there's not an artist in Detroit or artist in the South or artist in New York that has to do a tour with a clown.
He probably meant that for the kids, though.
But that's not even their culture.
Kids will die to see Tommy the Clown.
So a kid tour.
The Scream tour is still a thing.
And so parents should be bringing their kids to hear Lil Vada rap about pussies and bitches bend over, shake your ass, pop pussy, suck this dick, beat duties down.
I just recently performed 2 days ago at a 14-year-old birthday party, and all them kids was rapping my verse.
The cuss words and the sexual parts.
Yes, them kids ain't PG-13.
That's these young parents. That's what's wrong. It's inappropriate and it's wrong. Children should not be.
These kids gonna do what they want to do. It don't even have nothing to do with the parents. These kids got TikTok, social media, Twitter, Snapchat, all that.
Can I say
and
something?
when they be at school, these kids gonna do what they want to do, regardless.
This is where it's unfair at. You telling him he don't got no fan base or he only this. Okay, well, he got this fan base. Oh, well, you not appropriate for it. Well, then shit. What you want from the nigga?
I don't give a fuck. These kids gonna rap whatever the fuck I say.
He can do whatever he wants to do.
I can't stop them from not listening to what I'm saying.
Tommy, that's dusty, in my opinion.
What's
that's
dusty?
Yeah, but this is his opinion, though.
No, but
so
that's like nobody else is doing no other region artist is doing a tour with a fucking clown. Because they have motion.
That
they
wouldn't
have
make no
fans.
sense for them. That's not their culture. That's our culture.
But didn't Kendrick just bring out a bunch of clown dancers?
Per the tweet.
Am I tripping?
Yeah, absolutely. Per
and then
the
he said it was
tweet.
dusty.
So I'm about to read it. It says, I hate when I look back at the photos from the pop-out and Tommy the Clown and clown dancers are on the stage. I get it's LA culture, but that was our opportunity to reintroduce the West Coast to the world. And you got clowns on stage, people not gonna take us serious. So I hate when I look at this photo. You already see all the red and blue Pendletons and rags and shit, the dusty shit like that. Now I gotta see clowns and clown dancers on stage. This is millions of people watch this. This is supposed to be the reintroduction to LA rap, the new West Coast movement, and we gotta see us doing the same dusty shit.
This is why I believe that Tommy the Clown was important to be at that pop out, because As being 36 years old, I remember when the movie Rise came out. I remember when niggas started crumping and clown dancing. I remember the impact that made on the city. I remember seeing niggas who was gangbangers turn into clown dancers. I know one nigga specifically.
He took a lot of people off the streets.
It took a lot of niggas out of the streets. It took a lot of niggas from catching life sentences and all that type of shit. And regardless of whatever, it was something cool for LA niggas to do. People copy and paste LA culture all the time, from our gangs to our style of dress to our lingo. Niggas is walking around in Alabama saying Buster. You feel me? Gangbanging. You feel me?
Skateboarding and claiming crib.
All
you
that.
feel me? Like all our cultures.
So to make a short story shorter, if niggas got behind Tommy the Clown the same way they got behind marking niggas out in gangbanging, it would be fire.
Okay, well, I think it looks dusty. I think it looks dated. I think it looks stagnant. And I think it's terrible marketing. I think if people see a group of new LA rappers and all they see is rags, penitents, and clowns, I'm going to be like, you know what? Yeah, y'all still on that same bullshit. Y'all haven't modified anything. You haven't updated anything. You haven't found any new style, any new aesthetics. If I'm a kid or a young person from Detroit watching that, from the South watching that, I'm not tapping in with any of these rappers. And proof is in the pudding. The only rappers that have had a successful moment, a successful record since the pop out was Kendrick and Tyler. It was successful pre-pop out.
So
none of the other artists have, everyone else has flopped.
So direct question.
So something went wrong at the pop out.
What instead of
it
saying,
didn't work.
Instead of saying what Tommy and Clown or where they shouldn't have been as far as the pop out, okay, what could have been there as a replacement?
Joe Moses would have been good, because guess what? They performed Joe Moses' song. Tommy the Clown and his clown dancers, little girls, came out and performed to Joe Moses, But I'm Dumb, instead of Joe Moses coming out and performing But I'm Dumb. That's what they performed. That's the song they performed.
Two things. I would say that it's arguable that Shoreline Mafia has had considerable success since the pop out. You feel me?
That's a great asterisk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And AZ Tights.
I would also
AZ
say,
Tights hasn't had a record.
Let me try it, because I think I agree with your point overall of it looking dusty. But I think the reason why it looked dusty isn't because clown dancing is whack or anything like that. I think it's because Tommy the Clown is more of a cultural icon than Vader, and Vader is kind of, and no disrespect, kind of grifting and reliant upon Tommy for his wave if he's going to bring him on tour, as opposed to Kendrick, obviously way more famous, shining a light on a staple of LA culture.
Yeah.
I feel like he has a different accent, no?
I want to start off by saying, because everybody knows I do reactions to all the videos, nigga, don't come in here stealing Tam's word for no jumper, grifting ass nigga. Yeah, so I peep that. Get that black woman her credit. That's a Tam.
Yeah,
it's a Tam. I see you. That's
yeah,
a
I've
black.
seen her on the Reddit.
That's
She's
a black.
doing her thing.
That's a black woman right there. Give Tam her credit.
That is ABQ.
Yeah,
You feel me? I ain't gonna lie.
Look, I don't got shit else to say,
Yes.
Tam. I just wanted them to know you was out here.
But back to the conversation. So a lot of people keep saying, even though my tweet and my caption both says it's LA culture in English, a lot of people keep commenting, well, it's LA culture. Tommy is an LA legend. He's LA culture. Clown dancing is LA culture. Okay, we've established that. Lowriders and Impalas are LA culture. Do I want to see that in LA rappers' music video? Red rags and blue rags and penitents is LA culture. Do I want to see that in the video? Khakis and Dickie suits.
wrong with a
Do
lowrider
I want to see that? I don't. If a rapper does a music video or has a big concert performance and it's a lowrider on the stage, it's dusty, and that's why y'all can't tour past Arizona. That's why y'all can't tour outside of California. Excuse me?
Should a car not be on the stage or just not a lowrider?
You can have a car. Why not have a Benz or something more desirable?
A lowrider's a $100,000 car.
You're speaking semantics. I'm talking about the optic. I'm talking about marketing. I'm talking about presentation. How are we presenting new LA rappers to the world on a big stage so that other regions want to book them for events or performances and tour dates and listen to their music? If they keep seeing khakis, lowriders, and clown dancers, you're not going to see a change. You have to be willing to make concessions if you want to see a change. So you're saying don't switch up nothing. Keep the lowriders, keep the clown dancers, keep the khakis, keep the Dickie suits, keep the red and blue rags, but we want different results. That's called insanity.
What I'm saying is omit the Dickie suits, omit the bandanas and all the unnecessary gang activity that means nothing, but you can keep something cultural like a lowrider and a clown dancer, because desirable things are number one, personal opinion. But again, traveling all up and through the South, them niggas want and have lowriders. That's the thing. Lowrider culture is huge in America.
Especially Texas, places like that.
Niggas got lowriders. Niggas in Atlanta got lowriders, fool.
Okay.
And that's all for watching and wanting to be like LA niggas.
So, a music video, you have a new artist, you're managing an artist. They're shooting a music video. Bring out the lowriders.
If that's what they want, yeah, I ain't tripping. Yeah.
I mean, like, look, I agree. It is an antiquated look. You know what I mean? It just depends on how it's highlighted. If it's like, if it's the same old shit, if it's a 47-year-old man still in lolos, you feel me? Still dressed in the khaki suit.
That's corny.
Yeah, that look lame as hell. You feel me? Like still trying to copy Dub C's cadence from 1996. That's lame. But there's ways that I feel like Kendrick did a really good job at highlighting West Coast culture in a favorable way. Now, to me, clown dancing
highlighted bumping
type shit. You feel me? Like
classic
Am I
LA
right?
County shit.
He did.
I fuck with Kendrick heavy, and like everybody saying, oh he did it for LA. No, he did it for his section.
Do you feel like that was a very, not just, and notice like the words, because you didn't say Compton, you said Bompton. You feel like he's doing that for the Pyro community specifically?
No, I'm saying he doing it for his section. Like, you feel me? His section. Like, it's like when I speak about the city as one, I'll say Compton. But if I want to separate it, when I say Kendrick, I say Bompton. When I say Geechee Gotti, I say Compton.
Right.
Because we know the difference. We know, you feel me? Geechee Gotti ain't on the Bompton side. So, you know, whose snacks is that on that table?
What snacks? I don't see any snacks.
That's my chicken and shrimp.
All right, I got some candy over here, but I don't want you to eat it on camera.
Hey, but Ash,
Or move your mic back. That's what I mean.
Ash,
You ain't gonna hear me smack.
What did you think about like the way he spelled the Whacked Out Murals title? You feel me, with the 2 C's? That was damn near like kind of like an homage, being like, this ain't even. I took it like that at least. You feel me? I was like,
Honestly, I didn't even see that. I'm not.
On his title,
the way
track list.
yeah, the track listing, like the way Whacked
He
Out
put 2
Murals
C's on it.
Yeah,
Whacked Out
he did.
Murals on the first track on the GNX. It's spelled WACCED.
Yeah, he spelled it with the 2 C's, which I
Interesting.
thought was like a very was a move, act of solidarity.
Sure.
Like he was being respectful.
Yes.
Even more than that, like kind of like a courtesy, like even past respect.
My niggas.
Right.
Yeah, that's gratuitous. All right, keeping it on Compton, since we're talking about Compton, I was on a Compton or Bompton rapper mind early yesterday. Ash Bash from the group chat like 7-something a.m. Chef Boy left a long voice message. It was like 4 minutes long on Instagram. He also changed his.
It was not 4 minutes long.
It was. I posted the 2-minute version, so it had to have been 4 minutes
I didn't know
originally.
it was
He also changed his Instagram bio, calling me Carl's Winslow and thanking you guys for having his back. So basically, Chef Boy got an F on a report card.
An F?
Yes.
I don't think he should have got an F, bro.
He got his
At
focal
least a
point.
D.
With the biggest song out?
His focal point was a 5, and I didn't grade the song. I graded Chef Boy. His focal point was his 5 in impact. He feels like it should be higher. Kendrick's a 10. Blast is a 7. I think Chef Boy being a 5 is beyond generous. Beyond generous. To say
Impact.
I think it's beyond generous.
You said Blast is a 7?
Blast is a 7.
So
Grammy
based on
nominated.
that metric,
Yeah.
I'm not going to disagree with you. You feel me? Like, but clearly, to me, since GNX, the most popular record is Gang Gang, right?
He said,
like,
per his
from
own
Los Angeles.
words, yeah.
Yeah. So that should probably, as far as impact goes, for the current, because like when you do the LA Rap Report card, is it for this current moment, correct?
It's built upon it. It's like accumulative. So if you have a classic album under your belt, and then this year you don't drop, your catalog score don't go back to a 0. You still have a classic in your catalog. You still got platinum records in your catalog. So you still have a high catalog score. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to erase everything from the past year. So it's not just what you did this year. I add what you did this year to what you had last year.
Do you take into account the climate of the industry at any given time?
As far as like it being a TikTok singles era,
Well,
is that
okay,
a
so
tangible of what you're saying?
So like, for example, back in the day, the floodgates were open for West Coast artists in a mainstream perspective, right? Like
Okay.
in the 90s, it was very popular to sign LA and Bay Area rappers, right?
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, after the murder of Biggie Smalls, after JT the Bigger Figure didn't give his money to or whatever Atlantic Records wanted from him.
Suge went to prison.
Okay,
yeah,
all
for the
these
casino
things
shit.
happened,
Yeah.
all these things happened, and then it was all of a sudden West Coast artists were a liability.
Taboo.
And taboo. And other than the game, pretty much nobody got signed for damn near a decade until
Well, Reggie Wright shouldn't have posted Jimmy Iovine's address. Well, leaked Jimmy Iovine's address. That type of shit.
So obviously at that time, it's a lot easier of a climate and a more receptive climate for West Coast artists. So it being the opposite right now, isn't it kind of harder to even break through and make an impact?
Let's have that conversation because I feel like it's so disrespectful. If you brought some OG artists in here and said that these artists have it harder than they had it, they would look at you like you're crazy, wouldn't they? They'd be like, these niggas that could record on their phone and can get in contact with pretty much anybody and can just make a video and go viral, have it easier than us who had to walk around and pass out flyers and go to talent shows and open mics and all time and really battle for our spots, battle to get on labels. You cannot say, I hate when people say, I hate when people say that artists then had it easier than now. Like, no, technology has made it way easier. Secondly, I feel like the TikTok singles driven climate, you're asking, do I take that into account? No, I don't take the TikTok climate into account because I don't see that working for West Coast artists. You got to think OT Genesis, he's a single driven artist. Yes. When has he ever been a part of any top 10 West Coast conversation? I don't. When has he ever gotten any critical acclaim?
I don't, but he does do really well as far as the TikTok shit go, right?
Oh, he has money. But is he, this is critical acclaim.
Not a top 10 West Coast
he's
artist.
Not, he's left out of the conversation every single time. So when you think of the artists that we praise, it's always artists that have albums, projects under their belt. So my argument with Chef Boy is, yes, you gave us Gang Gang, but is anybody talking about your project, I Am This Summer? Nobody's talking about his album. Now imagine if RJ dropped Ride With Me, but nobody was talking about Amio or Amio didn't drop. Imagine if Problem dropped like what?
Don't quote your own fucking tweets, nigga.
Well, that's why I tweet them. Imagine if Problem dropped like what, and but no Mollywood 1 or 2. Okay. YG got Tooted Booty, but no Just Read Up 1 and 2.
No.
That's Chef Boy. Chef Boy is YG Tooted Booty with no follow-up project that's buzzing.
Let's also take this into account. The fact that Chef Boy has a record that is way more edgy and controversial and is way less likely to get mainstream radio play based on the content of the record. That in and of itself, the fact that it was able to cross over, he was able to get this Snoop Dogg cosign out of it. I think that kind of, the degree of difficulty is set higher. So to me, it's damn near more impressive. You made an anthem about Compton gangbanging, specifically, you feel me, like the Pyru card, into like this international anthem. You got kids in fucking
all over the world,
Bangladesh doing, you feel me, like so.
That's the record though. You guys keep going back to Gang Gang, and that's just one record. It's not like he came with 3 of them. You gotta say, not like he came with 3 of them.
Can I ask you?
He came with one viral record. It has not charted. It's not like 310 Baby, Soak City that charted with platinum, XYZ. It has not done that. It's just viral on TikTok. He posted the TikTok chart, not even the Billboard TikTok chart. He just posted TikTok's apps chart.
Based off your report card, Lil Vada and Chef Boy have the same 5 when it comes to impact. Chef Boy is far more impactful than Lil Vada.
Yes.
But Vada has a stronger fan base.
That's, you know what? I'm gonna concede that. I think you're right because
your class is hard as fuck to pass. I get it.
Oh yeah, I'm that teacher.
Yeah, your class is hard as fuck
like
to
people,
pass.
If I was a real
student,
you
don't care who mama calling. You don't care who daddy calling.
I stand on my grade, and I explain why. But in closing with Chef Boy, because I told him it wasn't personal. If Chef Boy had made a follow-up record to Gang Gang, if the remix had been better, we talked about the remix on the show. We hated the YG verse. YG ruined the Gang Gang remix. The E40 verse was lackluster.
Mozzie was the best.
Mozzie was the best verse.
Yeah, E40, I loved it. He is my hero. Does not need to even be on that record.
Yeah, no, it didn't make sense. I always say he should have put a female rapper from the South.
Don't gang bang. What did he say?
I would have liked to see artists from other regions have gotten on that and talk about their neighborhood, like the Welcome to Atlanta remix, how it had Snoop and St. Lunatics.
New York, all that.
Welcome to New York, Diddy and all that.
I hate it. I hate the remix. I said that though. I said it. I hate the video. I won't even say who I spoke about it with.
I was in the video.
I hate the video. The video is dusty.
All in the front.
The video's dusty. Why? Because he's remaking Damu Riders. We've seen that video a million times. Why is it red low riders and red rags everywhere and little kids clown dancing?
Okay, so
that video kept that song in the box.
He did the video
Gang
for
would
the
chart
city.
with all this buzz. That song would chart with a better video if it had a more commercially appeasing video.
What should it look like?
If it was a video where he was going all around Los Angeles making TikToks and that's the music video treatment, or he's
so
saying
you want it to be God's plan.
No, I want it to be pop. I want it to be commercial. I want it to be
not a pop
MTV.
song. It's not an
Make it
MTV
pop.
record.
Take this hook. Okay, so keep it a Pyro anthem.
That's what it is.
Okay.
I don't think that
And
he's
that's why I didn't chart. And that's why I didn't chart.
It's one of the biggest songs in the world.
And so why is it on Billboard? I think you falling for propaganda. I think you've been fooled. I think you've been bamboozled.
Go watch the clip.
If it was one of the biggest songs in the world, wouldn't it chart? Soak City was big, it charted.
Now, but here's the thing, though. The impact of that record.
Jamie Foxx is singing it right now.
There's no radio support. There's no mainstream support. And it's still impacting. So, like, again, yes, objectively, Soak City has more certifications.
Now,
It's
did
a
you
bigger
encourage
record.
when they played on the radio a few
It
times?
gets local spins, but
Yeah.
why isn't it going
That's like minimal.
Why is it going
every city at the
mainstream?
Breezy
Because
Bone
the
knows it.
video isn't mainstream. You get what I'm saying? Like when Snoop Dogg came out, he was the highest thing in the hood, but he still redid the Home Alone theme for his Gin and Juice video.
He did.
You still have to give us a pop effort. So if I'm in charge of that video, we're at a football field, and every time I say Deuce, you see a 2 jersey. Foe, you get what I'm saying? Big, you see a 6 jersey. That type of stuff.
That's kind of dope.
That
You know
shit
what I'm
got
saying?
9 million views in 5 months, bro. That's impact.
But it didn't help. The video didn't help the song chart.
9 million. You know, man, human beings are human
You
beings.
sing right there in the front.
9
Right
videos.
there.
There you go.
I'm surprised that.
I mean, that's impact, my nigga. 9 million views in 5 months. That's impact.
That's
fool.
impact for a song, 1. And 2, it wasn't impactful enough to help the song chart.
I'll give you a good argument.
Trying to
on
cheat
your
to pass
behalf.
this nigga class.
You could have easily just been like, he has like 5 features on that song. He's not even on this.
They're not listening
You could
to-
have just said that.
They're not listening to that second half of the song, but I try to be respectful.
No, they're listening to
I love Hit
YS
a
part.
J3's part.
They
YS
listening.
go crazy on
Yep.
there.
They listen to YS. They
Hit a
listen to
J3.
Hit a
Go off on that shit.
J3.
That's a good song.
And they listening to the other nigga. And they listening to Chef Boy last part when he was like, what you say? I'm high.
But don't you think that's like would be like the strongest argument is that he relied on features for this record? If that was
I
a
don't
solo
feel like-
The record was
Honestly-
out before those
honestly,
features. He
I
got
don't
those
feel-
features as to get the video done. but that's a
Listen,
different
I feel
conversation.
like when he did Gang Gang, he already dropped the feature with his homies. Them were his homies from his section. So I feel like he put his homies on there because he's safe from the Deuce, the Foe, the Big Take, the 9. He naming the blocks from over there.
right.
So it was only right that he collaborated with his homies.
No, I don't think
That
it's
I'm
a
assuming
bad
all
that
record.
this
from
hood
those areas.
jargon is not impressive to me.
It's cool, but I'm saying that. You
That's
feel
the
me?
impact.
From an
though.
industry perspective, no, it could have been handled better. Gang could have been that record could have been handled better. And I understand the virality of it. And you got Jamie Foxx and this celebrity and that celebrity, but I feel like the music video, rollouts, everything, even how Chef Boy has been marketed this year,
So 9
could have
million
been
views in
handled
5
better.
months.
How
is
do I
not
know that?
success.
Because I watched Gentry market 310 Baby
Shout out to Ginger.
off of a song he made on his phone and turn it into a platinum and have him doing deals with Fortnite and at Summer Jam and here and there and this and
That's
that.
having the Gentry in your back pocket. Everybody ain't got a Gentry in their back pocket.
Get somebody smart like that on your team.
Well, I
Gentry,
need a
you know what I'm saying?
Gentry.
Gentry is Gentry because he do that. You feel
And
me?
let's not act like it's physically impossible to get to work with Empire. Like they got everybody. They snatched up everybody on the West Coast.
I'm also gonna jump out the window and say that I don't think that record's seen its last legs yet. I don't think we've seen the total
gonna be around
impact
for a long
yet.
time, bro.
I think that record is gonna continue to impact, and I wouldn't be shocked if it did chart
Eventually.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
cool. That's not the I think the main thing is that's not even the biggest question. Can he make another one? Is the bigger question, more important question. But all right, you watching that Day and Late podcast? Make some noise.
Yes,
Come on, man.
sir.
What's the deal?
Don't play with us.
All right, I'm the most hated man on the West Coast, the toughest
you are.
critic in West Coast hip hop. Dejon Paul for the Rap Report Card. I'm joined by the sleepy and hungry Ash Bash, the rapper. Make
The
some
big
noise for
one.
her.
Come on, man. Not the little.
Hello.
Trap News Network founder, blogger, YouTuber, Rich Trapper.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
Come on,
man.
man.
And let the record reflect, my whole fit came from Ashbash Shop, so make sure y'all go pull up on her, man. Pull up on her. She got me
Clock it.
right. Easy call.
Also, we have a battle rap realm legend.
Legend.
No jumper host. And the greatest freestyler in
Ever.
podcast history.
Don't play
Does he
with
look
us,
like
man.
Travis Barker?
Come on, man. Do I look like Travis Barker?
Hey,
Make some noise
Lush.
for Lush Uno, man.
Come on,
Lush
man.
One.
Come on.
Lush, how you doing, brother?
No, it's great to be here, and especially like, look, me and Rich, we had a misunderstanding. You feel me?
Can we get to that, or you want to wait?
It's y'all show. Go
All right,
ahead.
best. Tell
Yeah,
us.
I just want to say that you feel me? Like, I'm glad that me and Rich have been on a different accord
Man.
recently, because I'm personally never actually had a dislike for this man right here. You feel me? I was kind of hopped in the defense mode. I felt attacked. You feel me? He felt misrepresented. You feel me? I'm not going to even speak for you. I mean, you're a grown ass man. You can speak for yourself. But like, I'm just glad that we were able to transcend that.
So I'll first start off, start love. We have gotten past, you feel me? But what led us to this space, I'm gonna call, excuse my language, Dejon, I don't mean to be offensive. Lush, you sex played me.
Yeah.
And it was in a
What the
defense.
fuck they gotta do with these, John?
Nah, because I'm saying just, pause. But it was in the defense of Flacco. And when I explained to you what my issue was with him, you hadn't been aware of how serious I was about that issue. You feel me? But what you said, in my opinion, as us being grown men, that's conversation I gotta lead us to the back. You feel me? So, we had brushed past that because that's, over for the camera, whatever. But my thing is, as loud as your disrespect was on that camera, is how loud I do expect the apology. And without even having to be super turned up situation, I'm giving you the floor to do just that. You feel me?
So I'll say this, Rich. Like, what I said was fucked up and was wrong. And I did, like you said, I wasn't aware of the full gravity. You
Right.
feel me? So like, that shit was janky. You feel me? Like, that shit has. I was wrong for that. You feel me? I was
can respect
100%
that.
wrong for that shit. You feel me?
Wow.
And
Sucking mama titties.
that was
Shut
me
up.
acting out of ego, out of defense. You feel me?
So
Like,
I do have a question that I always wondered. Considering the fact that Adam is the one who told you to even throw Flacco under the bus with a David Jala, where you from stuff anyway, why did you even feel so compelled to defend him when he be so disrespectful towards you?
you know what? At the end of the day, I have my moral compass. You feel me? Of how I treat people. How I treat people is really important to me. I'm not trying to act like I'm better than anybody else. I'm a flawed man. I got my mistakes. You feel me? I got my issues. But if, like, I feel just because you might have wronged me doesn't mean that I gotta behave in the same manner. Two wrongs don't necessarily make a right. You feel me?
So do you feel like, because, let's call a spade, keep it 100.
Yeah.
Do you feel like because you were the one, even if you were used at Adam's puppeteering, the one to put this whole Flacco where you from thing with the allegations that led to the point and shoot videos and the cases that may or may not be true and who Flacco identity is and even him lying about when he came to the country, did you feel like that was your way at that moment? Like, well, Rich Trapper's on Flacco, let me come to his defense to kind of get back good with him?
That's an interesting question. It really wasn't even that calculated. But the reason why, like, so when I was just laughing at like some stupid ass shit that was on, because that's all we do is be laughing at shit. I never really thought like, oh, this is a serious, I didn't know the full extent of whatever the fuck you and Flacco had going on. You feel me? There's a lot of people that Flacco be into it with. And then, for example, like he was into it super tough with you at one point, then y'all was cool, then y'all, you feel me? So it's like, for a while, at least it seemed there's the perception that y'all were at least if we got to
I
show
can't
together.
get past Hall of Fame recoil. I just can't get past that.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
what y'all got
talking
going
about
on.
sex play.
Yeah, that's straight up harassment, but whatever.
So it wasn't even about that. I got upset at you when you called me afterwards. You feel me? Like,
for sure.
And like you were recording it, like, because I felt like me and you had at least, because we talked before. I'm not saying we best friends before that or nothing. You feel me? But
No, I did that with 100% intention of humiliating you, and I didn't give a fuck. Like, yeah, I did it.
yeah, exactly. But that's that's why I got upset. I never, you feel me? Like, I never would have. And I was like, damn, like this dude's backing me into a corner where I'm either. at the time, I'm in the midst of a lot of back and forth little beefs which are all irrelevant to me right now. You feel me? At that moment, I felt like, damn, everybody's trying to play with me. I was like, this guy is someone have a good relationship with. We never had no animosity. Like, why is he trying to hold me out too? Like, no, not today, Satan, not today. You feel me? Like, so that's why I had the adverse reaction, and then it was just like, at that point, we both just reacting to each other.
Look, it's young and Hefe. Look, it's young and Hefe.
She's pulling it.
You pulling the Aunt Hefe? Wake up, Ash Bash.
I'm listening to what he's saying. I'm bopping my head.
Was that you? Okay, so you lied to me, Lush? Just say that to him, because I always want to hear somebody else say it.
Oh, yeah, you lied to me, Lush.
You lied to me, Lush.
Man.
So Lush and I started out on bad terms as well. You dragged me into your beef with Suspect. I didn't even know you.
I thought you started it.
How the fuck would I start? I didn't know you. You did my voice. I didn't do your voice. You did my voice.
Hey,
How he sounded?
Let's hear. I hate it.
That's the same
But he
reason me and
does
you
the
got
best-
into it.
he does the best Dejon Paul
He throw his little
impersonation.
comments and he be like, my nigga, what's up with you? You want to get involved with this shit?
Go ahead.
No, okay, so first of all, Dejon, I feel like, and I could be wrong. This is my recollection. But before I say, hey, y'all, it's Dejon Paul.
Don't sound like that.
First, I didn't even know your ass was gay. I never even would have made the joke. If
You knew I was gay, Lush.
Oh, I didn't.
You
fool.
can't really
can
tell.
you
He
not
can't.
know?
You can't tell that he's sweet.
Look at my
till he
hands.
start
I
talking.
thought he was just a zesty ass fool. You
If a
feel me?
nigga
Like,
zesty,
yeah.
he's gay,
Oh, he
Lush.
thought you was a rich fat Rosalind.
Nah, you could be like flamboyant or zesty and be, look at
Gay.
Prince. Prince
was gay.
Androgynous.
Prince like dick.
Nah, Prince got
He
nothing but
had
pussy.
his booty out.
Prince, Prince was
androgynous,
never
bro.
gay.
Prince was
bitches,
gay.
bro,
He
nigga.
had baddies, I give you that, but women
The
love
most
gay
hoes
niggas. Look at
ever.
Young Thug.
Prince had all the bitches, bro.
He had the most.
Ain't no
Yeah,
fuck with Young
Apollonia.
Thug.
Prince might have had your mama, fool.
Young
Watch
Thug
your
not
mouth.
gay.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. That's
Mama,
Prince, my
Sheila
nigga.
E.
That's
I
Prince.
know he had a dime piece roster, but Prince was gay. Any man walk around with panties and chaps in his ass out is gay.
Bro,
That
where
was
you
his
ever-
style.
My nigga, first of all,
Walk around with your booty out makes you gay. As a man, makes you gay.
No, having sex with other guys makes you.
I think I'm the authority in this room on what's gay.
All right, you know what?
I
know, I'm
pay
not gonna
my
argue with you.
I
dues.
defer to you on that. You're
Yeah,
right.
I pay my dues.
you
I think
will,
I'm
you,
the
What
you
you
willing to
do?
do it. I'm not. You go for it. You're right.
All right, nonetheless.
got that.
So you're saying you didn't know I was gay when you did the
I
voice
know,
thing.
Yeah, I know he was gay. Yeah. And by the way, I started making fun of Suspect.
Wait, what's the context behind that? Why are you mocking his voice just to be funny, or like it's a
Yeah,
previous?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
So, hey, guys.
Like
So,
the piece of
okay.
shit from South Park.
No, Mr.
Yeah.
That's more close to the
it went
voice.
like this, right? No, you did start it, by the way. We can pull up the tape.
Please.
So first, I made fun of Suspect for his record. You feel me? Which, by the way, I walked that back. Dope record. You feel me?
You didn't have
At the
to.
time, I was making fun of his record, right?
Okay, I remember.
The next
I was on the
day-
news with him.
The next day, you was on the news with him, and then all of a sudden, that meth head, that crackhead, da-da-da.
Cap. You're capping. That's not how that went, Lush.
You just went at
That
that man's
sound
head
like
and
you.
started
How
moving.
that
I
went,
believe
Lush.
Lush.
No, you
Sure.
did the voice first. Then I came with the
sure
meth
you-
head.
How sure?
I will bet you $50.
All right.
I bet you
I don't
$50.
wanna take your $50, but
He not even gonna stand up, look
we
at
should
him.
got
Do your research. I've never called you a meth head until you did the voice, because I had no quarrel with you, other than the voice. What else would I be upset with you
It's not
about?
that you had a quarrel with me.
Yeah.
It was like, why the fuck is this fool over there talking shit about No Jumper and my co-host? That's like my homie on my show.
I gave Suspect an F. I talk more shit about Suspect music than anybody in the history of No Jumper. We went to war over it.
I'm just, like literally.
So how can I be mad at you for calling his music if I give him Fs?
Literally, you got look. The chat's gonna do they're gonna
their research.
They're
Do
gonna
more
hop
Reddit.
out and dance like Tommy the Clown, and then, you feel me? Like,
Well, nonetheless, I had what I consider one of my best moments at No Jumper was my brief time at No Jumper when I cooked
pop your
meth for Lush.
yeah, that was.
And
fire.
everybody
I'm not
was
gonna lie.
crying laughing because I didn't tell nobody what I was doing. I brought all these props. I dressed in a lab coat. Did I bring a lab coat for Suspect?
Yes,
I'm burnt
you guys
out.
both have lab coats on.
I ordered a chemistry set off Amazon and we cooked meth for Lush. Now, was I wrong for that morally? But we know.
Did it really
But you
quick?
ain't got no
There
boundaries,
wasn't really
bro.
meth.
Like,
I was just mad
No.
that I thought you guys were gonna give me meth when I saw y'all next, and the fact that
We did owe you some.
Oh, Okay, so no.
The fact that I thought you was gonna give me meth, but you didn't, and I
owed him some.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I thought that there was gonna be some meth in this for me.
We played
rather
y'all just messing around, huh?
Yeah,
he's just messing around.
That's a classic moment on that Brief Live show. Here we go again.
So the method to your madness, huh, Dejon?
I'll say, you know, it was a much to me was a great moment was when I wound up going on the pod with you and Sus. You feel me? And we actually had some real hip hop discussions.
Well,
so y'all really didn't have no problem over nothing.
No,
nothing. I had no issue with this thing. I didn't know who he was.
And you know, like I said, I'm
you
gonna
just got mad because he made fun of you.
He did the fucking voice.
The voice was pretty.
Hey y'all, did y'all pop?
It's funny now. At the time, I hated it.
And here's why. Here's like further proof I didn't know he was gay, right? Because I said, I called their podcast the Sassy Auntie Podcast. So I was
what
like,
podcast you on? At
Here we go again.
Him,
Flacco, Suspect.
and Suspect.
Okay,
so I said,
AK the Monday Show. I told him to just call it the Monday Show, but whatever.
That's the one where Flacco used to flirt with you.
Where he said Hall of Fame recoil, my cheese go crazy.
Hey,
he denies all of that, but this is on camera.
Hold on. Okay, so because Flacco denies all that, you was in the room.
No, he wasn't there, but he watched it.
Okay, you seen the footage.
I'm not lying about that.
So Dejon's not lying when he said Flacco basically is making sexually suggestive comments towards him.
Do you consider that a sexually suggestive comment?
He said my cheeks go crazy.
Okay, for sure.
He said my cheeks go crazy. He said my butt move a lot when I walk and I have Hall of Fame recoil, which is crazy verbiage.
Flacco's gay for Dejon.
It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. I would never say that about my co-host.
Okay,
maybe
so
Ashbash.
Speaking of co-hosts, you know, my good friend, free him. You feel me?
Brick.
Our loved one. You feel me? Brick baby.
Shout out to Brick.
You feel me?
Yes, free Brick.
There was making up salacious rumors.
Brick was making up
7 a.m. meetings, aka sleepovers with you.
Brick started that narrative. He went on Sharp, your friends. He went on Sharp's podcast, whatever that bullshit was called, where he did it at his house, and he said,
"Damn, bro, you don't like Sharp either."
No, he spent the night at Sharp's. He said he spent the night at my house till 7 a.m.
What did y'all do?
Brick has never been to my house. I've never spoken to Brick. No. Brick's never been to my house. Brick's too short for me. Let's keep it a buck.
It's the same thing like when I tried to give Dejon a hug after that podcast, and he said, I don't do interracial.
Yeah, I'm picky. I'm very picky. Brick is...
You went hug Lush?
Yeah,
so did you hug Flacco?
Huh?
Did you hug Flacco?
Flacco has hugged me when I was on Fair to Say. Flacco walked in and said, my baby.
You guys embraced.
Me. Huh?
You guys embraced.
Flacco stinks. That's another question. Does Flacco smell?
Not no more.
Put it on.
No, like on all the dead guys. You feel me? Like on my mother's memory, he don't stink. He used to stink. You feel me?
Okay,
like,
so you smelled Flacco before. What's Lush's camera?
No, yeah, he used to like. I was the one that was super vocal about that. Okay. So I was
good for you.
I was very vocal about that. I was very aggressive about the information when Adam was all like, yeah, get to the bottom of this.
Okay, so I was trying to tap dance around it, but since we're here.
What information?
Why did Adam tell you to set up Flacco for failure like that?
I feel like Adam just was like, hey, this is a trending topic.
What you talking about, though?
Flacco's been lying. Stop me when I'm lying. Flacco's been lying about potentially his name, how old he is, who he is, when he came to America,
he doesn't have a girlfriend.
his whole entire life. And it led to, stop me when I'm lying, it led to the point and shoot video, and then myself, there's a case where somebody may or may not be a Welch's rapist and a baby snatcher, and they saying David Jala. Now,
but that's not Frederick Jala.
No, that's not him. But this is where it gets tricky at. Because you've heard him say on multiple occasions, David Jala is his brother or a best friend, using that name David.
I believe.
So who is David is the ultimate question.
Who's that?
Isn't that his brother? Jala's not a common last name.
But then this is what Flacco is saying. Stop me again when I'm lying, Lush. Flacco will say, well, no, that's my stepbrother, but how do you and your stepbrother have the same
last name?
What if you got the same daddy?
But how would
you
that be your
say
stepbrother?
that is not your stepbrother. It's your half brother.
Oh yeah, okay. No, it would have to be your half.
Yeah.
So
you can't have the same last name unless you was adopted as like an infant or very young, like that.
Yeah,
so why do you think Adam wanted all this exposed?
I don't think that any of that was. I think it was more like, oh, this fool. Because literally at the time, we all thought bro was from North Dakota. You feel me?
Is
and
he?
Then, well, yeah, but he also went to school in Philly, and that was the whole thing. And
Penwood High School, class of 08.
Right. So all of that was what. And I was it kind of, let me ask y'all, was it extra'd out me finding the dude's Facebook and like getting him on the phone? Is that extra'd out?
Well, it's messy. I'm messy because they call me messy because.
Right?
But here's the thing too. what sparked Adam's idea to get you to do this? That's what I want to know, the root. Why? Why go against one of your own employees?
Well, I mean, if you look at No Jumper, all of our lives are utilized for content.
Except for Adam's.
I can't even say that's true, because when Adam has a controversy, fools are gonna look, for example.
This is me you talking to. You know I watch everything.
Okay, so for example,
without bringing up his wife or his daughter, his kid.
No, I was gonna say, but there was a controversy. His wife had done a scene. You feel me? I asked him about that. You feel me? That's something that that wasn't on the topic list. That wasn't something that was emphasized and talked about. You feel me? But it was still talked about, because all of our lives and anything that's and I'm pretty sure this podcast is not that different in that regard. Like, if there's a trending news about Rich,
you see me on the list.
We talk about personal.
You see me on the list.
Personal topics.
Exactly. So
it gets messy.
So
but that got super messy though, because when I say
that was before my time. Was this when he asked you for the fade?
Yes.
This is what led up to that.
That is a situation.
And that was before my time.
Yeah,
I watched that on Reddit.
What led up to that? Now, I think the reason why he led up to because in the Reddit, beyond me probing at that whole issue, I don't think that's what made him get offended to the degree that he was. I think it was more so that in the Reddit, there's conversations and people being like, oh, this is him, they were bringing up the same shit that you was talking about, right? And in his eyes, I was substantiating those narratives, which are not true. You feel me? Like that's not fucking Flacco. You feel me? That's not Flacco. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody else. So
the David Jala shit, that's not him. But all the other shit,
I think that's his brother.
Yeah, but all the other shit, when did you come to America? All that other shit that you lying about, nigga, that's you. That one thing, okay, we ain't got to put on you. But everything else, you did that shit.
We understand your vendetta against Flacco, Rich Trapper. It runs deeper than mine. Mine just stems from the Hall of Fame recall shit.
That's really uncomfortable. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
And him lying about it.
So for you,
the lie about it is crazy.
Is there a way that you and Flacco could be on a chill accord?
I think too much has been said at this point. I feel like too much has been said, and I'm just not interested in it. I reacted to a video of him the other day saying that people shouldn't take my opinion serious because I'm gay. And it's you said I have a fat ass. You talked about you know what I'm saying? You're gay too. We're both gay.
We like the same thing.
You got to say, you can't talk about how fat a man's ass is and then be well, don't listen to him because he's gay. But you said I have Hall of Fame recall. You know what I'm saying?
But obviously, at the end of the day, Flacco does respect your opinion, or else he wouldn't have had you a part of his show. And we know Flacco not gay. You feel me? I'm pretty sure you.
No, how the fuck do I know Flacco's not gay? If a man talk about, maybe that's how white people do shit. But black people, we don't do shit like that, Lush.
Oh, you can't even joke like that?
Why are you joking about?
But why would you?
If he said something about how big my ass is, I'd be like, you're gay. It's a cultural difference. It's gay. Now, white people, y'all do that shit.
And you know what? As much as y'all know, I rock with y'all community more than quote unquote my own, aka.
But you be gay boy playing?
Exactly, I do.
That shit ain't cool.
That's white people shit.
I do. So there are elements. I also don't use loofahs. You feel me? I just use a bar of soap to my skin.
That's disgusting.
So there's elements of being a white boy.
Hey, at least he washed, bro. Give him something. At least he washed.
Bar of soap?
A bar of soap to
the
the
other
skin.
white person in the room look disgusted with you. You look at you. You look disgusted with you.
I don't use a loofah either. I promise.
You use a loofah?
No.
Use a loofah or washcloth?
He's lying.
Civilized, Lush. Civilized.
Bro, you're not a caveman.
A bar, you just
really use a loofah
every time. Watch this. Every time. Yeah, we don't know about that every time.
Convincing?
Not that every time. No, every time. All right. All
you
is
date
well.
black women, huh? You date black women, huh? Yeah, see.
I was married to a black woman, and I don't fuck with white girls.
She didn't
You
teach
was
you to
married
clean
to a
yourself,
black woman?
nigga?
I was.
She didn't teach you how to clean yourself?
Properly.
I know she taught you not to use that bar of soap on your body with your gross ass.
I just pretend I'll just be like, yeah, I'm gonna use the loofah, and then they leave the room. And
Lying about a loofah is crazy. You can't trust this nigga for nothing.
You lied to me, Lush.
All right, I want to run through West. Just count to 5. I'm gonna have the list right here. Y'all can find it later in the group chat. But Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg, this or that. But you can't say both.
Okay. Overall, right?
Yeah.
Just Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg.
Mm-hmm. West.
I'm so fucking sorry, bro. I
don't
hate
even
to
have
do
my
this.
phone.
Fuck, I'm so sorry. Despite that amazing string of albums in the early '90s, despite writing all the Eazy-E's great bars, I choose Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, you can't choose both. So you said Snoop.
I said Snoop.
Let me see
All
your
right,
phone.
I just put it in the
You
group
just said
chat.
it really
My
aggressively
phone's on
fast.
charger.
And
Well,
the
I just
reason
asked
why? Longevity.
Okay, E40 or Too Short.
Man, you really breaking my heart here.
It's
like
tough questions.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Show Dog. I'm going you feel me? Hillside Vallejo on this one, Magazine Street. This E40.
Dr. Dre or Quick?
DJ Quick.
YG or Tyga?
YG by a significant margin.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not even close.
Here's a tough one. RJ or JM, huh?
Fuck, that is a tough one.
Yep.
I'm gonna go RJ based on lyrical ability. I think that, RJ. RJ wins. I mean, JM is great, but the double entendres, the punchlines,
people was upset that I gave RJ a 10 in lyricism.
RJ is a better rapper than almost anybody in the
LA.
city. Like when it comes to
Freestyle
rap
wise,
skills,
yes.
I think
rap
I will
skills,
say that.
Right.
bar
Rap
for bar,
skills.
rapping wise.
They was killing me. I got
He is a
killed for
legend
giving
of our
RJ a
generation.
10. They're like, he's like a 6 or 7.
Nope,
I'm
he's
like,
a
what the fuck-
legend of
what
our
the fuck you talking
generation
about?
lyrically, for sure.
On this one, you get
Yeah, I gave him a 10 in lyricism.
Lyrically,
What's
he
wrong
rapped
with
his ass off. If he not an 8 or above, there's something wrong with
That's
it.
crazy.
Yeah.
Draco or Nipsey? Rest in
Draco.
peace to both.
Draco.
You said that kind of quick, Lash.
Draco.
he a
Greedo or
Draco
Kalen
fan?
for real?
Greedo.
Greedo? I feel like Kalen's like a watered down commercial Greedo.
Greedo's also more versatile because he has a whole bag as a rapper that, you feel me? And not that Kalen don't too, because I know that Kalen could actually
That's a debate because Kalen makes a little bit more poppy
for sure.
than Greedo does.
For sure.
So he got that. That's versatility.
But Greedo has substance. He has Run for Your Life. He has a very anthemic singing
I love
bangers.
Greedo.
Kalen has gone through things. What you want to start? He has substance. That's a good conversation. Who's versatility?
It is. I take Greedo, but Kalen fire.
I think I know this one. Bino or Blast?
This is a tough one. I ain't gonna
Really?
lie. And you know why? This might be unpopular. I'm gonna choose Bino. You feel me?
I knew he was going to choose Bino.
Yeah, because he is really lyrical.
That's not unpopular in LA. I think most people in LA choose Bino. I think worldwide they're gonna go Blast.
No, Blast is like a better for straight R&B. If I'm gonna show you finna bust it down for a player, you feel me? I'm gonna see some Hall of Fame recoil from a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, clarify that.
Yeah.
No Dejon Flacco.
Yeah, exactly. However, Bino to me is nicer. He nicer.
Take your time on this one because everybody always jumps to it, but this is not as easy as people think. Blue Bus Clan or Shoreline Mafia?
It's a good one. It's a good one. And you know what? To me, it's a clear answer. Yeah.
You said Shoreline?
Because he's from West LA.
I'm going Blue Bucks.
Beyond me being from West LA, which obviously there might be a little bit of proximity
It's a lot of
bias.
bias.
No. Blue Bucks has left us hanging for about 3.5 years now.
That's a lot. Let's say since Clanway 3, which is 2022. So about 3.5 years. Damn. Time flying. Yeah, you're not lying.
Like I said, Blue Bucks.
Since Clanway 3 was their last good project.
Now,
What if Legendary had dropped properly, if the Draco joint tape had dropped properly, then
what
it wouldn't be
happened
that
with
case.
One of them was in the Blue Bucks clan. He
Race horses.
yeah.
He what?
DJ has a racehorse.
Yeah,
But
DJ and Osama, right? GZ Osama, that's the two. They both dead nice. You feel me? Like they dead nice Pop Warner kids that decided to rap one day and went super hard. Like so much respect to them. But yeah, the Draco take never dropped. Like let me get a YM
sorry, why didn't the
perspective.
tape drop?
Just real quick, just one word: Shoreline or Blue Bucks.
Blue Bucks is more like
Just one word. Shoreline, okay.
Okay, I'm going Blue Bus Clan, even though they lack substance. But Shoreline don't have a bevy of substance. You asked why they taped and dropped. I interviewed Ralphie when I was at No Jumper, and he said that it was on Capitol Records and Blue Bucks label. But then I'm hearing that the rumor was Draco Estate didn't clear it, but Ralphie cleared that up when I interviewed him.
And of course that would make no
what
sense
he
because
said
that
when
was
he
just
turned it
would
up?
be more.
He said it was
revenue for
Capitol
their estate.
Records.
That makes sense.
That makes
That's the
sense.
label that Blue Bucks used to be signed to.
That makes a lot of sense.
But no, it doesn't make sense because why wouldn't you allow your group to release a project with
Personal
somebody
reasons?
that influenced them so much? What did Capitol have against Draco?
Oh, let's trace back, and I don't know this for a fact, but
We're being speculative.
we're being speculative, right?
Wow.
There's only 3 majors that control everything. You feel me? There's
Remember
only a
when it
few-
was 4?
There was 4.
EMI? But yeah.
That's
okay,
out.
yeah.
That's out the window now, right?
Yeah.
So, does that trickle down to a Kendrick side of things, perhaps?
Oh, you want to get into conspiracy theories bag.
I'm just saying,
You notice I took a point off Kendra's originality score. He got a 9
Yeah.
for that Hey Now verse.
I wish Chef Boy could have got a little bit of the same grace as far as impact.
Okay.
But
All right, back to this. We're almost done. West Side Connection or the East Siders? Come back.
this might be the toughest question you asked me right now.
I asked Exhibit. He said West Side Connection. Go ahead.
West Side could
Channel
be,
Flex.
yeah, it's good. Honestly, and I love the East Siders, but just because that's such a super group, and I already voted against Ice Cube once, you feel me? You ain't gonna catch 2 L's. Your name not Cool J, so yeah. West Side Connection this time.
Chronic or Doggy Style?
Oh man, yeah, you would. I gotta say, honestly, Doggy Style, and that's a crazy.
Leaning over looking at me, I'm listening.
You know why? You know why? Because Doggy Style is literally arguably the greatest debut record that a rapper ever had, most impactful.
That's a fair conversation.
You know what I'm saying? Like
over
really
800,000 copies first week. Only person to beat that in the 90s was Cypress Hill.
I'm getting the chills thinking about being in 6th grade and buying Doggy Style the week it came out. Like
that's not fair. Like y'all got to have them type of albums come out when you was young. Like that's not fair. You got to experience that. Like that's not fair.
I'm sorry.
Crenshaw or Victory Lap?
Ooh.
Pick carefully.
Yeah, no.
Pick carefully.
I'm not gonna lie. All right. So obviously, Crenshaw is a super important album. You feel me? Like the marketing strategy and all that. So Victory Lap
is what you're picking.
That's my choice. I'm tripping.
I'm going. Yeah, it didn't have a lady record, so I'm going Crenshaw. It didn't have
I always
a
say Crenshaw.
Come Over.
Is there really a wrong answer in that question, though?
No, I say Crenshaw's the root that grew the tree that is Victory Lap.
Yeah, Come Over is a lady record. That's why you like it.
Hey,
See, you didn't have a lady record.
My real answer is Bullets Ain't Got No Names, Volume 1. If for like that's
Well, that's when he was still doing gang disses. No, thank you.
I get it, but
I'm from Inglewood.
Okay, fair enough. But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, rap
that's
the
my
city.
favorite.
Damn, bro, chill
That
out,
little
my nigga.
harder.
You good?
That was a great
You
project.
good over there, Dejon?
Yeah, that's back when Nipsey was
politicking.
dissing Inglewood heavy. No, watch out. Just read up 1 or 2.
Wait, what?
Just read up 1 or just read up 2.
1 or 2?
Boy.
Damn.
It's only one
Just
right
read
answer.
up 2.
Okay.
Just read up 2.
Almost finished My Crazy Life or Good Kid, Mad City.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society.
Menace to Society.
Friday or Next Friday.
Friday.
Friday After Next or The Wash.
Ooh. Hey, R.I.P. man.
The Wash is good, man.
I like The Wash. I want to wash. I'd rather cut on The Wash right now.
I ain't gonna lie, The
don't
Watch
like that
gotta go
movie.
crazier.
I'd rather
if
watch
it was
The
First
Watch.
Friday Part 1 though, or Friday 1 is the greatest
I don't
LA.
like The Watch.
Not
at all.
over.
Good
Not
comedy
over
movie.
Friday After Next. Friday After Next is better than the first Friday Lush.
Tripping.
No, yeah.
tripping, bro.
The Christmas theme and the barbecue spot. But
You just want
barbecue?
everybody to like what you like, my nigga.
I'm just saying my opinion.
I think this is somewhat of a generational question too.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, I wasn't out in the
If you're
90s.
40 and up,
I wasn't out in
Friday
the
is-
90s.
I went to
Sick.
see the Friday After. I wasn't there. That
Nigga
movie
said-
came out the year I was born. The
Bro,
first
you
Friday.
said I wasn't out in the 90s. It's crazy.
I wasn't out yet. He didn't even
Damn,
debut
bro,
yet.
yeah,
Exactly.
my nigga,
He
you weren't
hadn't
even
dropped
outside
yet.
yet.
He hadn't dropped
I was born in 95. But anyway, it's Rich Trapper segment. This is Rich Trapper, Trap News Network being messy. He's got into it with everybody in LA. I'm going to give him a good 10 minutes to get through all his beefs with ODM Slim, Viral Way, Gangland Neem, and Rafi the Plug. Start with Rafi the Plug. Let's keep it light.
I don't have a beef with Ralphie the Plug. He makes terrible music.
That's a strong
He is
word.
a horrible rapper. Excuse me, production. Can you have me Ralphie, please? Can you have me Ralphie, please? Appreciate it.
Yeah, we have Rafi the Plug.
Boom.
Here.
My nigga Ralphie the Plug right here.
He brought it, so I have to hand
My
it to
nigga
him.
Ralphie, appreciate you for being with us, bro.
He brought that trash can.
Garbage. I don't care. I don't care that you
I
said next to
disagree.
Ralphie.
No, look,
terrible.
I'm gonna let you cook. This is your segment. So I ain't gonna say nothing till you're
Ralphie
done.
the Plug, he just makes horrible music. Black Sleeve is one of my favorite songs. Him, Zay Bang, Draco, that's not even one of their commercial songs. That's something you have to listen to if you really enjoy those artists. You feel me? Everybody versus is great. Ralphie, why are you here? You're the kid that because your mom's like, oh, you want to go to the party, bring your little brother. So you got to bring Ralphie. You feel me?
Okay,
That's
so
my nigga Sweetie. He make music just like a bad
that's what you said. So that's what he said last week. So I gave Ralphie a D+.
That's
And he
favoritism.
feels like he should be an F. No, I explained. Ralphie's 10 in consistency and 10 in bread that prevents him from having an F. If you get 2 10s, it's going to be hard for the equation, the average, to equal an F because you have 2 great scores.
Just because you give us a bunch of stuff, Ralphie flooded the streets with stress.
But his
Trash.
consistency doesn't mean it's all good. Consistency means you've been delivering nonstop music. Has
TV
he not?
dinners with the mashed potatoes still cold in the middle. It's trash.
How much respect for the DIY aesthetic do you have for the do-it-yourself, get it out the mud, independent?
That's
spirit?
why his branding score is there as well, because I feel like doing the Stink Team Cypher, putting out the shoes, the Draco bobblehead, partnering with Empire to re-release Thank You for Using GTL, vinyl, all of that.
Vinyl.
Yeah, that type of stuff is strategic
That's
branding.
culture.
Doing Ralph Report, his own screen,
Wait.
then making appearances on
Who
No
came
Jumper
out on
every
who
Friday.
came on vinyl? Who came out on? He's a great podcaster for
Yeah.
sure.
Who
came
did
out,
the deal?
Who came out on vinyl?
Draco's album with Jug. Thank you
Okay.
for using GTL.
So I think that the Stink Team has good rappers. I think that Draco was an amazing rapper. I don't dislike the Stink Team. I love Draco's music. Ralphie is living off his brother's success. Every time you bring him up, he can't stand alone. It's Stink Team, Mr. Draco that. Nigga, what have you done?
But those are his
Nothing.
brands now, as I'm trying to explain.
Because it-
so in branding, in terms of brand, the Draco brand, the
Chef
Stink
Boy-
Team
Chef
brand,
Boy built his,
those are
Ralphie
his
inherited
brands.
his.
Oh, regardless, those are his brands.
But
I'm not a fan.
Rich, you know, I've told you this before. You know, you rap good, bro. You feel me? Like you
Appreciate
can
it.
spit. You feel me? So you understand hip hop. How can you say Ralphie is trash, bro?
Easy.
You know you're
He
not
puts
trash.
together words
I-
cool.
You know
No.
you're not trash.
No,
Pikachu was my shit.
That shit was terrible, bro.
Okay.
That shit was terrible. Grandmaster Ralphie, I went back
No,
at your
Grandmaster
request.
Ralphie Project is good. You're not gonna do that. The Himothy record was fire. El Presidente was fire.
That's your
Yeah,
opinion.
what about his verse on Flu Flamma Op? What about his?
It didn't need to be there.
I mean, it was still
The song would have been great without it.
But he
Ralphie
still had a
doesn't do
great verse on that
it's-
song.
Ralphie is it's a beautiful birthday cake. It got a candle on it, and Ralphie's the lighter, I guess. But nigga, we can always just light this bitch with a fucking paper towel on the stove.
So let me ask you
He's
this.
actually out-rapped Draco on a couple songs, so
Never
I can
heard
point
it.
them out.
Now,
Yeah,
now you're
Going far.
upset some
Going
people.
far.
You're
Going
upset some
far.
people.
and you
Going
know,
far.
and obviously everybody know Draco my favorite rapper.
Uh-huh.
So like, there's not an ounce of hate in my soul when I say this. The song Pippi Longstockings off the Cold Devil album.
Yeah.
Ralphie got a harder verse than Draco.
Okay.
Stink Team, it's the
So-
Flu Flam, please.
So
team,
can
Ding
I
Dong Ditch.
can I be on some bullshit?
But okay, old Ralphie really used to get off. Before jail, Ralphie was better to me. Who am I saying this on camera? Before jail, Ralphie was better than out of jail Ralphie, in my opinion.
I mean, there's a lot of
Like
people.
Chunky Monkey Ralphie.
Okay, yeah, and a lot of people that's like the number one for even Ralphie fans. If you're like tapped into Ralphie lore, they want that Chunky Monkey quote unquote flow back. You
Okay,
feel me?
yeah,
Like,
I agree.
There's a lot of like that. That is the origin strain of Ralphie. But
What the fuck you asking me that for?
All right, bet. So with that being said, it's niggas that no jumper. Honestly, spade to spade. Y'all fucked up by putting Ralphie on that no jumper freestyle and not Munchie B.
okay, so
Hello.
here's the thing with that.
But Munchie B's a way better rapper than Ralphie.
Munchie
That
B
diss
is a
record he
great
dropped was
rapper.
fire.
Fire.
That diss record
Right.
And
was
you know
So
what's
hold
so
on.
funny? I heard the diss record before it dropped because he texted me everything.
Without no
Can you
book.
get this trash can away from me?
My bad. All
Hey,
right,
come
Ralphie,
in with
you
this
got it.
offset.
Hold on, you a hip hop aficionado, right? This your shit, right?
Like
Yes.
he got
Okay,
going on.
no bias.
Yes.
Who's better, Ralphie or Munchie?
I mean, Ralphie's put in way more.
Who's
work.
better though?
Honestly, like Ralphie's put in way more work.
You talking about work,
this is
we
the
talking
toughest
about
question I've
lyrics.
been asked.
I think
better?
we're just talking about rapping.
Ralphie
I don't
or
like how
Munchie?
you got all this influx of energy when Munchie's name is
Nah,
mentioned. That's
so what?
interesting.
So
Maybe
what?
if
He's
you
talking
would've-
about the city.
Who's better, Ralphie or
Yeah, I
Munchie?
am.
I'll say this: Ralphie's in my playlist way more. I be jamming his shit, but Munchie go crazy.
Who's better though?
I'm gonna stick with my answer. You
Man,
feel me?
he's
Like,
saying
it's-
Ralphie because he sit next to the
sit
nigga
next to
now.
him.
Both of them,
All
they both
Yeah, he
my
calls
friends.
with Munchie too.
They both my friends. You
Probably
feel me?
pod
Like,
with Munchie more than you pod with Ralphie, probably.
Your
damn
life,
near.
your life is on the
Like-
line. You have to pick one. Who are you picking?
the beach ain't gonna say.
That's not even the prompt. The prompt is Ralphie or AD. That's the verses they was talking about.
he gonna stay away from the
that's-
Munchie
that's
question.
easy.
Oh,
gonna
AD
pick
was on there
Ralphie.
too. I
They
gotta
was
check it
supposed to
out.
do verses.
AD's
Ralphie
a
and
way
AD
better
was supposed to do
bet.
a 10-song versus. I made the meme because I'm messy. And damn, I wish I remember the exact
Bro, Eddie's
amount.
own chat said Ralphie was
Y'all
better.
see how he
Ralphie
dodged
won.
that question?
Ralphie won, but it was like
Munchie and Ralphie are both better than AD.
But
How about that?
who's better out of them two?
I think Ralphie is, but like Munchie
So you saying
hard.
Ralphie?
Like,
Okay, that's
I
your
think
answer.
like hey,
I call Cat.
Hey,
Catalog aside, just talent,
obviously,
talent.
I have to see Munchie tomorrow. He's probably gonna you be like, damn. Like,
Nah, he ain't gonna see this till like Friday.
I'm
But-
gonna call Munchie and tell him.
Yeah, there you go. You feel
Messy.
me? But I think Munchie is fire. He's a great rapper. You
I
feel
still
me?
call him right now.
should- hey, call that nigga. Call that
Hear what
nigga.
he say about this.
Hear it. But listen, well, he's on the phone.
I'm
But
definitely
listen,
like-
you didn't give a response to what Ralphie said, because Ralphie said on Ralphie Report in response to you saying he rapped like
I didn't watch it.
He said that I sent the clip in the group chat. Stop being like that. He said
I swear to
that
God, I
you
didn't
ain't
watch
no
that.
trapper. He said you sit on Dejon. You name rich trapper, but you sit on Dejon couch. You ain't no trapper. He said you ain't got no money. You ain't got no motion.
Okay.
And he shitted on you. So
right,
what's
cool.
your official response? Look into the camera and give Ralphie a response. Then go to
So,
your other people.
Ralphie the plug. What I've done independently, no motion in the media space. My breakout interview was T.I. when Boosie called him a snitch, and my shit was played over academics, Baller Alert, Shade Room, Mookie Bam artists, and all that. That's how I came into it. Followed up by the DJ Drama sit down for the 20th anniversary of trap music at the Trap Music Museum. So I came in with accolades. You see me at Bankhead Seafood with the opening with T.I. and Killer Mike and all that kind of stuff. Outside of what you were able to do when you were coattailing on your brother, you've never touched anything of that level. You have all abilities to, but you just haven't done that quite yet.
That's
so
not true.
with that,
He's toured across the country.
where?
He has done a national tour.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Didn't hear
yes.
about it. Didn't
He's
hear
done
about
that
it.
in like 2023.
With just Ralphie the plug.
Yeah, him and Stink Team. Yeah, Draco wasn't alive.
Him and Stink Team.
Yeah, him and his artist. Yeah, Ralphie's done a national tour. I remember that.
I want to see what Ralphie the plug can do without always having to mention 5, 6, 7, 8 other 9 other niggas, including his brother. Let that man rest.
I'm gonna let you have your official response, but
And-
I still feel like
And as
I
far
give
as
out the grades. If I say Ralphie's a D plus, you can give your opinion, say he's an F, but this is nothing really to beef over. But if
no,
you
it's not
want
a beef. It's my opinion. But to answer your question too, we talked about this off camera. What does Ralphie rap about? What is his subject content? Pimping. I'm assuming like pimping, getting out, AOB, all that.
That's one of although he has kind of been so on the Old Man Ralphie project, he kind of oscillated his subject matter to more mature. That's kind of like the whole point of what the Old Man Ralphie project is. He's like, I'm a little bit more grown now. He's 30 years old. You feel me?
Okay.
He kind of like passed the YN phase, but he still is tapped in with that culture. So I feel like that.
At any point, okay, well, let's say this. Ralphie the plug isn't the Jeezy of our generation where he rap about bricks and nothing like that. He's more like AOB, getting out
Yeah,
the
no,
bitch.
no. It's definitely like Stink Team adjacent topics. You feel me? Like,
Pimping.
materialism,
Materially.
yeah.
Okay, it's not drug dealing.
no.
Okay, so I say all that to say this, nigga, like Ralphie the plug, nigga, nigga, Ralphie the P, that would have made sense. You're not a plug, nigga, you're not no drug dealer, you're not nothing like that. You a nigga who be rapping about fly shit and all that. That's what you want, my nigga. Okay, cool. But if we're going about identities, rich trapper and all that, Ralphie the plug who ain't never touched a brick, nigga, sit your dumb ass down somewhere.
So you beefing with Ralphie the plug.
not
Get to.
beefing
I didn't
with
like that, Ash. Get to the next.
No, now I feel like we're
beefing
getting
with
somewhere though.
I'm
Now
not
we
beefing
know
with
why
Ralphie.
Rich really don't fuck with him because
It's
because
false propaganda.
Rich Trapper got a name. You feel me? That means what it means.
Off trapping.
You feel me?
Well, he
Like,
said you're not a trapper, but that you.
I mean, I'm a podcaster now, you feel me? But I've never gone to jail for anything outside of selling drugs or putting my hands on a nigga.
so did it rub you the wrong way when you see this guy called Ralphie the Plug, but he not talking about?
No, because when I heard this nigga, I said, this poor kid needs a special ed class. Somebody get this boy a helmet.
Oh my God.
Somebody get this poor kid a helmet.
He's gonna dish you.
Now I will say, as far as the Munchie thing goes,
At least if you're gonna Ralphie the plug, camera right here. If you're gonna diss me, find the fucking beat, my nigga. Please.
He does struggle to
Please.
find that beat
Find the
sometimes.
fucking beat. Just make it fire.
That's
That'll
why
be
his
your first good song.
scores kinda low.
Trash.
but isn't that this? But what are you talking about? That's the LA swing. That's
No,
the
it's
same
not.
thing that we've been doing since Sugar Free. That's
it's not.
that's the
No, it's
They
not.
did it better.
That nigga's our generation Silk the Shocker. Sit down somewhere, my nigga.
crazy.
That's crazy.
No, I will say this. So as far as Munchie, the only thing that I could hold
Bro
against
wanna
Munchie,
laugh. Bro wanna laugh.
the main reason why, to me, like it's a clear answer for Ralphie is because Munchie ain't put out the amount of music Ralphie
I said who's
has.
a better rapper. I didn't say who put out more music.
Okay, so let's say Dejon put out 5 songs, right? And they're all fire as fuck. You have 50 songs, you feel me? 4 or 5 of them, 6 of them are fire as fuck. Some of them is cool, some of them is mid, you feel me?
Yeah.
You a better rapper because you made more.
This is why I would disagree. In a different comparison to the same point, me and Dejon both play basketball. Dejon, I play for 50 seasons, but I only win 1. Dejon played for 5 seasons, back to back to back to back, and all 5 he win. He clearly better than me.
Who would you rather sign though? Would you rather sign a guy
The
that's
nigga
only
with the
good?
5 consistent versus the nigga that's gonna throw a 50 and miss 48 of them.
All subjective.
That's a conversation.
Ralphie misses 49 out of fucking 49, 52 out of 50 shots. How you miss 2
I
extra?
just hear so much malice.
Trash, bro. He is
I'm not
so
hearing just
terrible.
like, oh, I don't like his music.
No, his
I'm
music
hearing
is
like,
horrible. I think Ralphie would be a great producer, executive producer. I think he'd be a great label owner. I think he'd be a great brand operational manager for somebody on the Sting team and all that.
A&R.
A&R B Birdman. Rap on your time. Stop forcing that shit on us. Let the stink team shine.
Force is crazy.
Stop forcing that trash on us, nigga.
Okay,
and go get Rimble. Let that man save you.
That's done.
Let that man say you better go apologize,
it's
nigga.
It's gone too far.
Go apologize,
It would have been
nigga.
nice, but it's gone too far.
Go apologize.
Put any allegations or anything on anybody, especially when there's nothing substantial. However, why in like 4 or 5 of the diss tracks against Rembo does everybody keep saying this, alluding to him with like allegations of you feel me, agreed?
I just used to hear it. It popped up on the first OTM record. I haven't seen any proof of it. I haven't heard anything about it outside of a record. The only time I see his records are when Stink Team people get in the comments when I post them. But
I think that's them niggas on fake accounts too. Cause man, when I say my shit, I see my DMs light up. It's all fake accounts. You niggas is got 8, 9, 10 Instagram accounts getting mad and talking shit.
But prior to this,
OTM mentioned it in the record when they first fell out with Rembo. That was one of their first things was that allegation, and it's not founded. So I won't speak on it because it's not founded. Ain't not a shred of proof about it. So.
Yeah, no, it's just like interesting to me that keeps being brought up because other than that. Yeah. Rembo checks most boxes when it comes to being a dope MC.
He
doesn't perform enough. He's only performed at the pop out. Very inconsistent. So that's why he has an F in my box. But as far as rapping, I like his polite Butler type flow. I like the Draco influences, like he's influenced. He's not copying. His new project Juco's cool. He let Blast ruin half-court shots. But yeah.
Do you think that if Rembo would have kept the Stink Team Association, he would have been at the Hop Out?
He performed at the Hop Out. He said that was his first time ever performing.
I'm going to answer his question directly. Do I think Rembo would have performed at the Pop Out if he was a Stink Team artist?
If he was still
no, I feel like, this brings me back to something I said when the Pop Out first happened. I feel like Draco not being properly recognized, Stink Team not being properly represented at the Pop Out, karmically, that's kind of why not too much good has come from it. I feel like LA Rap has a curse over it. Overall, we have somebody who did street shit aside, personal shit aside, because me and Draco done got into it on the timeline many times before. We weren't the best, closest of friends or whatnot. But that man did so much for the music scene out here. For him to be treated how he's treated, indefinite, passing and ignored and blackballed and excluded from that moment. They recognized Nipsey, but they didn't recognize him. They didn't have any Stink Team artists perform. I feel like there's a curse over LA Rap. It's like in Color Purple when Celie told Mr. like, until you do right by me, everything you think about gonna fail. That's how I feel about LA Rap. Until y'all do right by Draco, because he's done so much, y'all done copied so much his flow, y'all done took so much from him. Until y'all do right by him and give him his flowers and recognize him for what he did musically, I feel like y'all not gonna prosper. Karmically.
Didn't somebody shout him out though?
Bino said briefly, long live Draco, but the screen said, long live Nipsey Hussle. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Well, and like, so the biggest acknowledgement that anybody from the TDE camp has made towards Draco beyond like Kendrick swagger jacking him for half of the album was
not half. Don't do that. You exaggerate. You exaggerate. A couple tracks. Go ahead.
Beyond the heavy
That's
influence.
crazy.
Well, regardless, 1, 2, 5 million tracks, some love could have been shown.
I agree. That's why I dinged Kendrick in originality.
So
but go
all
ahead.
he did in the Squabble Up video, he made the Draco face and alluded to
Over the candles.
Right.
That's too much innuendo. You gotta if you're gonna pay homage to somebody, let it be known that you acknowledge them. Acknowledge him.
MacWop from the TDE camp acknowledged it.
Shout out to MacWop.
Shout out to MacWop
Okay.
for me.
Fuck MacWop,
on the pod with us.
You don't fuck with MacWop neither?
Anywho.
God damn, bro.
Let's talk about people you don't fuck with.
All right, bet. So let's start with ODM Slim. This is what I said about
Shout
ODM
out to
Slim.
ODM because he said I'm a thing.
And that you are. I'm not gonna say nothing that wasn't put out on the internet by him. Dejon, you was in the live. You seen how that went in real time. You feel me? So it started off with ODM was down bad on his chili one day. He hit me up, I can't pay my Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? Can I get $80? I send it to him. If you give somebody, I say give. If you give somebody money, if you need that money to survive, you don't got it to give to that person. You feel me? So the whole loan thing, if it's gone, it's gone. It's in the wind. You feel me? It's another time where this nigga ODM hit me. I don't know what he got going on. I need $27 for gas money. $27 is a very specific amount of money, but that's your business too. Whatever. There was $7 for coffee and it was $20 he asked me for weed, but I'm not finna give you $20 for weed, bro. Like, you tripping, my nigga. Like,
At least he was honest.
but that's becoming fiend behavior. You feel me?
I respect the fact that he didn't ask you for 10. He's like $7.
Yeah, $7. I mean,
That's specific, highly specific.
Why he was so comfortable asking you for money? Like it sounded like the way you explain it about the coffee and all that. It sounded like some trick mama shit.
I mean, you know, I gotta take care of my kids. You feel me? Not everybody, you know, not everybody can. But I say all that to
really
say,
as a homie, right? Like
yeah, looking out as a homie. But no, now it's as my kid because it was as a homie before. And mind you, ODM is, you know, tutored up on whatever substance he be tutored up on. I ain't gonna put that man's, you know what I'm saying, drug habits into the streets.
That's from his physical appearance.
It's clear from, I mean, look at his teeth. Meth mouth is a thing, but that's his business. You feel me?
Teeth.
So,
I got fake ones.
right, Lush said, but what's the first thing to go?
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna lose your teeth. You feel me?
ODM Slim is a smoker. That's clear.
So ODM, you know, he caught up in whatever demons he caught up in, and you get on extra emotional. Man, Rich Trapper, that's my homie. You know, you gave me money, you looked out when nobody else will, blah blah. So now you put that into this universe. Well, it was I'm not sure if it was one of the no jumper chats, whatever one of the reaction videos I do. It's in the chat. It's saying Dre the Virgo is working with Whack 100 is rumor. Is that your manager too, Lush?
Nah.
Was that ever your manager?
No, but I do fuck with Dre. She cool. We've talked.
What does she look like?
I've never met her, but I'm
Why
not
has
gonna,
no one ever met this?
Hey, but I'll say this. Get mad if you want to hurt. She's some fine shit. You feel me? Like,
Shut up, Dejon.
I heard she's some fine shit.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't talk about my bedroom escapades. You feel me? But
Shout out to Dre though. She
yeah,
cool.
you know, shout out, hey baby.
So
Anyway,
ODM Slim started popping it
so ODM
about
started
you.
popping it because I made the video saying, hey, I'm not sure if it's a rumor or not, but they saying that Dre wants to work with Wack. How would Munchie B feel about that? But while me and Dre was, you know, having our conversation and all that kind of stuff, she had expressed to me that, hey, how would you feel if I work with Wack? I said, I can't fuck with you, but if that's what you do, make your paper, get your chili, how you get your chili and all that kind of stuff. Short story shorter, ODM dives out the window. If you've never seen Dre, would it be safe to say that ODM's never seen Dre?
Yeah.
Is that 100%? If you had to bet everything you own, would you say he has or he has not seen her?
I mean, I've never met her, so you feel me?
I don't think anyone's ever met because every time I ask, it's always mystery.
So ODM Slim jump out the window for some pussy that had already been bought. That's not even for sale. You feel me? And now you all woody bam this, woody bam that. Now you mad. Now you all in your feelings. Now you mad at me. You feel me? So now ODM on his rant and he powdered up out the game, or maybe he going fast or whatever his business is. And all I'm saying is, how you talking crazy to me on the Wi-Fi I pay for?
I don't wait, but
I would never ask him to do shit
So
for me.
he's mad at you because
He mentioned Drea.
Because I mentioned Drea.
Yeah.
But this is why
His
he's really.
manager.
But this is why niggas really be
But
upset.
why didn't you, not to cut you off, why didn't he ask Drea for the $80 and the $27 and the $7?
That's your manager.
Me personally, I've never seen a person alive, not a human alive that can say I've ever asked them for $1.
Is that what a manager does? Because maybe she should manage me.
Well, so this is how I met Dre. When my page got demonetized because I made a video, you know, Mr. Beast had that scandal last summer. So I made a video about that. You in the YouTube space. Dejon learned from my fucked up decision making. I made a video about it. Boom. Immediate 90 days.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can't talk about bro bad. You feel me? It is what it is. And even production, you might even want to bleep that nigga name out just to be safe. For real. All jokes aside, Mr.
You
Beast.
can't say Mr. Beast on camera?
No, my nigga, am I lying?
I mean, like, he definitely wields a lot of power.
Leave it
in the
alone.
YouTube
It's not working, my
space.
nigga.
Okay.
Yeah. Production, edit that shit out. You feel me? Trust me.
Why though?
Why you can't say his name?
Who's
he, Voldemort?
He is, yeah. He is YouTube.
Nah, leave that. I'll challenge it.
Don't, Dejon, leave this alone, bro.
Well, you can't say Mr. Beast.
I mean, that's
So why did you say it?
Because I just told him to bleep it out once. You keep fucking saying it. I didn't got to bleep the shit out like
Beast,
10
Mr.
times.
Beast, Mr. Beast. The
So,
fuck?
I'm dead ass serious. 90 days, no monetization, my nigga.
I don't believe that.
When you in the
anyway,
video, you was like popping it about Mr. Beast though. You
Well,
was
I
like,
was talking about the allegations.
Yeah,
you feel me?
yeah.
But I didn't cuss, and I said all the code words. So what? So what, nigga? You ain't talking about this nigga. But I say all that to say, Drea come in and she say, okay, well, this is my services I offer. It's $150. I can get your page back, get your chili back up, and woody bam. I play in the streets. Fuck you, $150. Boom. Well, of course, pew, she run off on a bag. You feel me? But I don't even take it no kind of way because I play in the streets. If you send 100 bags off and then the 101st one don't land, nigga, you won. That's it.
It's more like you lose out on the opportunity from fucking with me again.
You just hold the L and move on, yeah. People do bad business. That's on them.
But how did she run off specifically?
I never got. I had to go through my whole 90 days, and I never got my shit back.
No services.
No services rendered.
Yeah, paid for the money, for the service, and get it.
Was there like updates?
You never know what he was doing.
I know nothing. Yeah. So I asked her the next month. She hit me. Hey, you know, Trap. You know what happened to the 150 for this month? You said, oh, I never got my shit from last month. So we stopped fucking around on that level. But now we on some little dick and pussy shit and wooty bam this, and I'll leave that right there. Because, all right, whatever, little scamming ass bitch. I'll fuck a little scamming ass bitch.
That turned you on? That she took your 150?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at the bitch. I get it how she get it. Whatever. You feel me?
That's a kink of yours?
My nigga, I mean, I'm in a relationship now, so I got my girl, so I ain't worried about nothing but what I got at home. But at the time when I'm in the streets and I'm trapping and all that kind of shit, fly a little bitch out, you know what I'm saying? A little stripper bitch over here, throw some chili, see the bitch later on tonight. I don't give a fuck, my nigga. I'm getting this shit. Some niggas.
She spent your 150 on another nigga. How about that?
I ain't tripping. You feel me? Hey, bitch, you got me. That happens. You feel me? As us all being, ladies in the room, but being a grown man, some niggas play for video games. Some niggas play for sporting events. Some niggas play for liquor. Some niggas play for coke. Some niggas play for meth, weed. Pay for bitches.
Yeah,
I ain't tripping. I play.
Why you bring up the meth?
Crazy.
I'm just saying.
You know why you brought up the meth.
There's a Lush right here.
No, I don't say it's
By the way, if I'm
ODM.
gonna buy meth, there's gonna be pussy coming with it too.
Yeah,
A meth pussy combo.
I don't know nothing about that, but
Those are two things I don't like.
Coin queso.
if you had to pick one or the other, which one you go with?
Pussy.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
The fuck?
But no, back to ODM though. So
That will help your diet a little bit.
you really got
I
some.
think meth will help my fucking diet.
Yes.
ODM, and I'll say this too. Spider-Loc had made a video. He was like, ODM talking about how he's soft on her, Wooty Bam. I know that's true because that's the first thing that nigga told me. And when I told him, like, I be cracking out on Wooty Bam, bro, I had a little feeling. You know what I'm saying? But here go the thing, though. I ain't tripping. You could have had that. I don't give a fuck, bro. I ain't even tripping, my nigga. I'm doing my
Gossipy ass, girly ass,
all that
YouTuber
shit.
circle. I can't
You know what I'm saying?
stand
So,
y'all YouTubers.
nigga, now you mad. Now you, and niggas keep saying this over Drake. I ain't tripping. That's you. You can have that.
No, it is over Drea.
I mean, yeah, it is over Drea.
All of y'all are
Yeah.
beefing over Drea the Virgo, and I've yet to see a picture of this bitch.
Yeah.
I've yet to see what she look like. Nobody would even describe her. Is she tall, short, fat,
No, I know
skinny?
she's some
What
fine
does she
shit.
look
She
like?
low, she
How,
low.
okay,
Yeah.
you keep saying fine shit, but tell me what she look like.
That's my business. You feel me? So, you
Whatever,
know.
man.
I don't, you know.
I feel like
yeah.
none of y'all have ever seen her. Y'all just think her voice.
Okay.
She's probably a hideous. She's
Nah.
probably hideous. Y'all just hear her voice on the phone,
little
and
face
she's
tag.
gaming you up.
Little face tag.
Face tap? That's
little
not
face tag.
flattering.
I mean, I'm ghetto. You feel me?
It could be. It could be.
Okay,
Ghetto.
so
But anyway, so
Yeah.
to wrap up ODM, he mad, and you know he out there as a almost 40-year-old grown man
In Washington?
In Washington, you know what I'm saying, living on his people. You know what I'm saying, living off his people and all that kind of stuff, and he's getting his life together.
I seen Instagram. He said that was his land.
might want to talk to your mic. Sit up.
I seen on Instagram that my back started hurting. I seen on Instagram that he was showing off his land. That's his land.
In Washington?
Or that's the land that he lives on. Two different things.
That's good for him.
But
ODM,
you can't argue with a nigga that paid your Wi-Fi, bro. Get your life together.
ODM brought me into their back and forth for whatever reason.
But didn't you console him? Didn't you make him feel warm, cuddly, and safe?
I don't know about the cuddly.
what?
Dejon provided ODM with a safe space.
I met ODM at AD's house for community. We parked next to each other. I got out of a Benz truck. He got out of like a Corolla or some
Little white
bullshit.
one?
Yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
And not to dox him or anything.
Bumper hanging off?
Yeah, beat up.
Man, bucket, like the street, like the street
He had
fighter.
an
when you walk on
Obama
the street fighter.
phone,
Not the
just
street fighter.
dusty.
You seen
totally
that
dusty.
big clean ass truck outside?
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Okay.
But I'm not materialistic, and I'm really not judgmental like that. Believe it or not, I really don't care about what another man has. But I'm just saying.
Niggas like
Anywho,
talking chili talk though.
Right. So we went in AD's house before we filmed Community. We was just talking. He was like, he respect how even though I'm gay, I still carry myself like a man and I'm masculine. Woo woo woo. And I was telling him how, yeah, you know, my father appreciates my masculinity, and I'm like that because I was raised by my father. I wasn't raised by my mother. I was raised by my father.
I respect that.
And he was like, how does your father deal with your sexuality? Because ODM's slim son is gay. So, and I was telling him, like, my father doesn't trip.
Make sure y'all zoom in on his face.
I
and
was
get a
telling him my
reaction
father
from
never tripped. Or if he do feel away, he never expressed it to me. He just told me that's none of my business. You're a grown man. Live your life. What you do in the bedroom don't got nothing to do with me. That's how me and my father's conversation went. And I told that to ODM Slim, and he was like, oh yeah, because I had a hard time. He said that he went to jail when he came home. He found out that his son had turned gay. And so we did have that one-on-one moment. And I only bring that up. The only reason I bring this up is because
Is he supportive of his gay son, or?
he claims to be. I don't know, and really I don't care. When I'm saying it, I'm bringing this up to say, Now that I'm no longer at FMW, a year later, now it's gay this, gay nigga that. You not black, you gay. That's a different race. Everything's gay slur this, gay slur that. And I'm like, nigga, your son's a punk. So how the fuck you talk about me? I'm probably more masculine than your son, regardless of that. You can't have a gay son and then be talking about me for being gay. You can't tell me. You can't sit there and have a heart-to-heart to me about an 80s house.
You can't come to me at your most vulnerable moment.
Right, about how you have a gay son and how you went to prison and you came home and your son was gay. But then now it's I'm a gay this, I'm gay that, and you bashing it. Like,
well, to be fair, you have beat up more straight people on camera than like 95% of the
that was
podcast
one
community.
person.
Bro, that been shot for it. He done fought for it. He Tupac.
Yeah. Well, I'm the only podcaster on the West Coast to fight this year. Yes or no?
Yes.
That's true.
So I feel like I get to hold that. I feel like everybody else be popping it, and I just be like, okay, why don't y'all just fight? Speaking of such,
you seen Mr. Viral turn down the fade?
No.
he's been turning down. He's been turning down his fade.
He turned down the
No, he turned down his fade. I don't have no dealings with that.
So real quick, you was there for the Brandon War Chief situation, and I'm glad you fucking here.
I wasn't at the actual,
but you know what I'm talking about,
yes,
though.
I'm well across every aspect of that, yes.
Would you say, my bad, am I cutting off Ash Bash?
No.
Okay. Would you say that Mr. Viral, not the Viral Way podcast, Mr. Viral singular, hella instigated that situation with Brandon and misled the public to what really happened?
That wasn't the way I looked at it ever. You feel me? I never looked at it like that. Like I'd like to hear you expand on that.
Okay, so is it safe to say that he helped instigate a fight?
Well, it was on his live. Okay.
So he helped instigate a fight.
Well, so the fact that it was on his live and it started there.
Dejon is
That's some accountability.
Yeah,
I think the main
Dejon
thing is we
right.
all saw Mr. Viral shame Brandon
for not fighting.
So
Man,
now that Rich Trapper has called out his fade,
now niggas not like that.
It looks odd that he's business meetings and record labels and XYZ and you got to be left-handed and hop on one leg to get my fade and all of that stuff.
Let's dissect this real quick. Starting from the root, him and Brandon, how would you say his energy was towards Brandon for not fighting despite the fact that it wasn't the circumstances Brandon agreed to?
Disappointed. He was like, yo, what's up with you? I would say
disgusting.
Yeah, like, what's up with you, bro? I think like also the main thing, and we kind of have to mention this if we're going to talk about this whole thing, is that when Brandon was dipping that day and he was walking away, Mr. Viral was within earshot. He wasn't even aware. And he heard Brandon say, like, oh, I don't know if the fools that are here got my back. Da, 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 da. To me, that's bad on Brandon. You feel me? Like, these supposed to be your partners. Da, 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 da. You talking, like, serious shit like they ain't got your back? Like, what the fuck?
Let me ask you a real question.
Yeah.
If me and you are going out and I handled you the same way Mr. Viral handled Brandon, despite the fact that we all seen alive, lying about the details, would you say I was your real friend?
Okay. I see what you're saying. It's a good point, but here's the difference,
Is it
right?
a factual point and a concrete point?
It's a really good point, but here's the difference, right? I don't be out there popping it like I got anyone's fade. Who wants to see me? I'm big Lush. You feel me? Got a black belt. Da, 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 da.
Like Brandon. Brandon, we have to give the L to Brandon and accountability to Brandon because Brandon has turned out too many fades.
Yeah,
the fact that Brandon got spat on. I got spat on at Rolling Loud and I got busy. That's why that altercation happened because old boy or old girl spat on me. I feel like if somebody spits on you as a man, you have to squabble.
This man was in the room. We're not going to talk about nothing that's the extras.
No knives.
Yeah, but
he got spat on, yes or no?
You saw Almighty take that step back and stand behind security. You saw that. Fuck the semantics. You saw that, Lush.
I mean, there's a lot going on at that moment.
Lush, it's on camera.
There's a lot going on.
Did Brandon attempt to fight?
Did Brandon attempt to fight?
After getting spat on.
No.
Did Almighty suspects purposely stand behind security?
So did he move? Did he attempt to move security?
As clearly as you answered about Brandon. It's on camera, bro.
Coop jumped like in the middle of that shit real
Almighty
quick.
suspect took a step backwards too.
He's the dude that's the security guard.
So I'm lying when I say Almighty took a step back towards security?
I ain't gonna say you lying. You feel me? Like
you just protect your relationship. I got you. Cool.
No, it's like it's there's a lot going on. Like
Almighty suspect step behind security.
Okay, but even then, if somebody spit on me, you would have to step behind 5 security. I'm gonna attempt to get you. I'm fighting security to get to you because you spat on me. That's a human violation.
Yeah.
So, I said this on the podcast when it happened. I lost respect for Brandon when I watched somebody spit on him and he didn't get active about it. Because a few months ago I got jumped because somebody spat in my face. It probably wouldn't have got physical. It would have probably stayed verbal until somebody spat on me. That's what made that situation
The thing physical. Is, like, Brandon went out of his way to antagonize that situation. You feel me?
Well, no. Let's start with they shouldn't have been sat in the same room and do content too. Let's fish right from the head down.
That's a conversation too. Yeah. But at the same point, it's like, but that's also what makes great pods. Me and Rich ain't seen each other. Me and you ain't seen each other before today.
Yeah, but he's not about to spit on you.
Feel me? Like,
I'm not about to spit on you.
But at the end of the day, I'm walking into a situation that I know y'all are professionals, and me and Rich been talking, but still, it is.
There's been a lot of people in between this moment.
But we've had communication. They hadn't had communication since their last altercation. Which
but would you agree that contentious energy breeds good
content, but it's a risk.
Let me ask you a question.
It's a risk.
It is a risk.
I'm gonna ask you another real question, and then we'll get back to the viral way. I apologize. I know you don't like the detour, but it's gonna be the clips. I apologize.
Oh yeah, no.
Almighty suspect would have spat on me as much shit as I talked to his face. He would have spat on me like that.
I don't think he would have spit on you.
He would have said something about it. I know suspect ain't no bitch. I know suspect. He ain't no bitch.
Yeah.
So why is he picking and choosing?
Oh well,
why does Brandon get spat on when I would say the same thing and not get the same response? You see me off camera respond to everybody the exact same
way. But he would have addressed it though. Suspect, if you've been talking shit about suspect and you sit down on camera with him, he gonna address it. I don't think he might just stand up and spit over you. I think Brandon was just somebody watching.
That's
Brandon
what I'm saying.
was provoking him.
You don't come from a holier than thou perspective when you be like,
well, no, I know
you don't know Gucci Bear.
No, but when you talk shit to somebody, it's like you coming from like, and for lack of a better term, a street perspective. You feel me? You're not coming from like I'm better, like I'm a more civilized, I can't, and then all of a sudden when things ain't going your way,
So do you think because Mr. Viral knew that is the reason why he tried to expose Brandon or humiliate him the way he tried to humiliate him?
I don't think he tried to humiliate him. I think that if anything, this is my perspective, and I could be wrong, right? My perspective is he's seeing his boy because I know Brandon from the Viral way. You feel me? Yeah,
Flacco. They said he's not Viral way though.
But that's how I know him from. He was introduced as a Viral way adjacent character. Okay. So you feel me, from the Long Beach podcasting conservative.
That's how we all got introduced to him, but then they denounced him and said he wasn't Viral way.
Right. But they had known each other for years prior to.
Okay.
They've been known each other. Okay.
They're not friends, but they have known each other.
Okay.
So I know him from that. And then all of a sudden, you feel me, Viral way and him have a falling out. He winds up jumping out the window, being like, "Oh, these not the homie." I look at Brandon way more some type of way as far as their interaction. I don't think that was. I don't think that he was trying to expose him. I think he's like, damn, my boy's been taking hella L's. You feel me? He lost the fade with the Mikey dude, aka Brandon Slayer. There's been a lot of negativity. Let me see my guy get his nuts back real quick. You feel me?
That's the energy he had for his homie.
That's what I thought. Like, does that sound crazy to you?
So
no, but what sounds crazy is how it's not being reciprocated now with Rich Trapper.
Where that energy out for yourself.
Okay, so
have you seen the videos today?
No.
Mr. Viral made an address to Rich Trapper.
Can you play that?
You want me to? I can play shit. Pass my phone, please.
Hell yeah. Because here goes the thing too, and I'm not gonna say no names, and we'll keep this real short. But you know how niggas like to make these behind the scene conversations. One of my best friends, I would give up my life right now for his kids to keep theirs. It's from over there. You feel me? And so obviously we're not tripping, clearly.
Right. It's not like a gang thing.
It's not a gang thing. But Mr. Viral called my homie, and the homie told him, like, nah, that nigga give you exactly what you looking for.
Nuts in the chat. He puts nuts on heads.
End up with my balls on your head.
But that's the thing. You being a trained fighter to the degree that you are, it's kind of not fair for you to fight regular people.
This is why.
That's why I'm not gonna fucking fight your ass.
But
you feel me? Like,
here's the thing.
I wouldn't be afraid to fight Rich Trapper.
No,
I'm not afraid of nuts on my neck.
Do you see what he did? Exactly. You like that shit.
I don't like it. I'm just not afraid.
I want to say this nigga.
You see what he did to T-Rail? You be changing his name to T-Bag.
As Dejon seen the video that sparked it all. was I not just, I was minding my business and niggas come jumping out the window. So you come making these grown men statement and then everybody's on the gang this. I go on camera and say, I don't gangbang. I say that all the time, and then when niggas say that I do, you saw my response to Adam, don't play with me like that, bro.
Yeah, you made it pretty clear that you don't.
And I made the room extremely fucking awkward. Like, okay, let's continue, because nah, don't put that on me. But regardless of the fact, niggas talk, we're all in the same universe. Niggas is real aggressive. I don't know you niggas. I've been shot. I've been stabbed up. If you say you're going to do something to me, I'm going to take you serious. Oh, it's content. Oh, it's content. But they out their own mouth say it's not content. I'm the realest nigga.
I don't want to speak to the...
He said that, though?
Am I keeping it 100, bro? So now when it's time to go outside, why now niggas is making a video like Dejon finna post?
Before I play this, I don't want to speak to the semantics of y'all back and forth or to the street element of your back and forth.
There's no street element.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, just in case it was, I'm clarifying that I don't.
It's not a gang.
I'm simply speaking to the fact that I saw a video of you earlier today where you called out his fade, and then I saw this video on Reddit. And I find it crazy because I just saw him talk about Brandon turning down fades, and now he's turning down fades. So let's check it out. So that message just contradicts what he was doing, the rhetoric he was spewing towards Brandon.
I don't look like the
it
nigga
conflicts it to me because it's like you're telling Brandon get down, but then I see the homie call you out and
he drove and spent his time. My nigga, you took your time away from your beautiful family at 11 o'clock at night to go away. I ain't gonna say to the city, but nigga to pass to far deep in Orange County.
Okay.
For that bullshit. But now you niggas don't got time.
Now I'm too good and I got business meetings and labels and all this. Yeah.
Isn't there a difference between Viral Way and Brandon, who, like, again, is very adamant about, I like to fight, I'm a trained fighter. We ain't heard Viral Way popping it like that, have we?
You was popping it like that on behalf of Brandon. Why can you instigate a fight if you can't be in the fight? As a man.
That's my point. That's the only interest I have in this.
Fuck podcasting. Yeah. As grown men, why can you instigate a fight and not be in a fight?
You can't clown Brandon for not fighting if somebody called you out for a fight and now you too busy doing business meetings to fight. And as the only West Coast podcaster to fight this year, I find it peculiar. I just find it peculiar.
No, and you got that, and you deserve that. Let's say it's a rap battle, though. So let's say I'm popping it. I'm the best rapper. You feel me? I'm down to battle whoever. You feel me? I wound up showing up at my job, and a random dude's there and he smoked me in a rap battle and it's super embarrassing, right? And then one of my partners is like, hey, you feel me? Trying to see me get that back fade. You feel me? Trying to see me get my get back, right? Yeah. He wind up, a random person's like, oh, I'll smoke Lush in a battle. I show up, you feel me? The battle don't happen. You feel me? I'm like, oh, this beat is whack. I'm not in a battle, whatever his specification is, and it don't happen, right?
And the homie clowns you for that.
And I get clowned for that. Right?
And then somebody challenges him to a rap battle, and he turns it down.
But he was never popping it about rap battling to begin with, right?
Mr. Viral does pop. Here go the thing. This is why I'm gonna challenge your semantic to fact, because this is LA culture. Anytime is on the gang, on the dead homies and all this, when you extra fired up, that insinuates that you ready for whatever situation may come across as a physical nature. You feel me? So we can't say that that's not the image, because if it wasn't the image, it can never be on insert typical gang language here. You feel me?
That's true.
He might be able to beat your ass. He might get underneath that chin, hit you with a good one, put you to sleep. No nuts on your neck.
I don't think Viral's a bitch in any capacity. I think he got squabbles. You feel me? I think
I'm not saying that. I'm simply saying I saw him in this video. This video to me means you turned down his fade.
What does it mean to you?
I mean, that video says, that's
turn down fade language.
Not, it's like so specifically what he said is like, what you you don't get it paid. Like, I got shit going on.
Back to him and Brandon.
Business meetings and deals and stuff like that.
He said you said that he was Brandon's homie. So you saying what you got going on is more important than Brandon and his family, what he got going on. So Brandon could crash on the fight because he ain't shit, but you the shit, so you ain't got to. That's what he's saying.
That's essentially
I
think that's accurate.
So back to Brandon making that side conversation saying, I don't know if these niggas is my homies. Is he still wrong?
Woo.
All right, you potting. You feel me?
All right, we're running short on time. We're gonna skip Ash Bad's topic because she's asleep. And
I'm not asleep. I'm really, this the thing. When I'm sitting back, I'm relaxing, I'm listening because it's a lot of stuff that I don't know that they're talking about. So I just feel like, why should I chime in? I'm listening, I'm learning so what y'all talking about.
It's not about you chiming in. It's not about you chiming in.
No, you're gonna say I'm more so like.
No, it's not about you chiming in. I know that they're gonna clip and say, look, they're so boring that Ash Bash is sleep.
I don't give
The
a
whole
fuck
thing.
what they gonna say.
And as a black woman in media, you have a responsibility to represent black women. This is why they think black women are unprofessional and ghetto and are media
I didn't do
trained.
nothing ghetto but be quiet today.
No, you've been
and
asleep.
Back.
You've been looking to sleep. So I'm saying that.
And my eyes is low.
Why Munchie B break up with you?
I don't care about that right now. My eyes is low.
I'm curious as to why he broke up with you again.
They're gonna clip it and say that she was asleep the whole show, and they're gonna say that we're being born, that we was born her. Is that not gonna be the narrative already?
For sure.
Right? As professional podcasters, they're not gonna say that.
Yeah.
They're gonna take all the footage of you sleep, and they're gonna be like their podcast. So even everybody you address, from Ralphie the Plug to Mr. Violent,
when we talk about Ralphie, I don't even get no insight on that.
You
so.
know,
Hey, well, make sure when I talk about that, just don't show her.
The presentation, even
make
if
me look like a nigga.
They can fix all that. So.
Let me shoot this black queen some bail.
Please. You know I'm straight.
Go ahead, white man.
Yeah.
Well, wait, are we gonna talk about how he be pandering to every race who he in the room with?
No, go ahead.
I was late today. You feel me? I showed up mad late. You feel me? So I think Ash Bash prepared for an earlier pod, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like
I can edit all that shit out.
I tried to shoot you some
that's
mail.
a lot of
really
that's a whole lot of edit. You've been
though.
sitting over there. Okay, we can close out on that note. Ain't Hefe be sleep?
And have be sleep.
Ain't Hefe be sleep? Why do he be acting like he's not asleep?
I mean, sometimes you feel me like, hey, you got a busy schedule. You feel me? And you're a hardworking dude.
Can't handle desire.
You feel me? Like,
But the thing is,
I think I'm boring because I got Hefe falling asleep, Ash Bash, like everybody. Like I just suck.
That's unfortunate. No, it's unfortunate. I've been looking forward to this episode for a while now. We had some issues, but I've been looking forward to the episode.
Nah, man.
And I
We
hope
spin the block, and I think we need to have.
we need to
part
run this
two.
back while Ash Bash is awake. Let's do this again. Hopefully that didn't ruin the episode for you
What
guys.
you looking at me for, nigga?
It definitely ruined the episode for me.
What you looking at me for? I didn't
It
say
definitely
nothing.
ruined the episode for me.
Over again.
So we not wait, hold on. So we really finna leave this without knowing why Munchie B left Ash
Oh, I'm
Bash?
skipping that topic.
Bro, I wanted to know.
That's great. Patreon.
This nigga.
Let's close with
Patreon.
tweet of the week. Let's close. I want to, wrap the episode. We're gonna close with tweet of the week. I put it in the group chat. What does it say?
See, you done got us both in trouble, my
You
nigga.
know,
Like,
like
damn, bro.
Bookmark.
You see what happened to the last niggas?
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, don't do that on my show, please. Don't fall asleep on my
They
show.
can clip it. He want to put the shit out. Because obviously that's what it seems like. Like, what the fuck?
Honestly, Dejon, I realized that like the whole me and you debating the report card thing, that's not like a segment. That's an entire episode.
We got to do a whole nother sit down to do
like-
a debate. But this is how we can close out. This is also
That
LA
nigga
rap.
said,
We're going
fuck
to end
it.
with music.
Damn, bro, now it's fuck us. Now they gotta talk without us because of you.
No, we can.
No, hey, I was gonna say we need a moderator. You feel me? Like for real. Let's go.
Nah, because all he gonna do is tell me, my bad,
No,
go
we're going to
ahead.
close out with music. So this is from Ed Young Cazito. This is our tweet of the week. LA media covering music has to stop complaining about everybody trying to sound the same because y'all don't pay attention to anyone who sounds different. LMAO. I feel like this was personal.
What was funny about that?
Huh?
What was it funny about that? LMAO, why did you laugh? That takes away from the severity of the situation.
I don't know, but what's your take on that? Does LA media, include myself, do a good job at representing different sounds from LA, or are we only covering one sound from LA?
I think it does. I think there is like a specific LA sound that is the one that is focused on primarily, and when especially like there's such a vibrant alternative rap scene and like backpack rap
Underground rap scene.
that gets completely neglected in conversations like that. If you want to know my biggest problem with the LA report card, it's that. It's like I feel like there's a lot of things that don't get included in some of the brightest talent and like most deserving artists of that spotlight aren't even considered in
Like
the same
who?
conversations. Like, okay, so you might not have heard of these people, right? So dudes like Pistol McFly, Richard Wright, you feel me? There's so many really talented alternative artists
on the
from LA
underground
that,
scene.
that have put out major projects with big producers. Like the fact that even like arguably the best producer right now, the best run anyone's having is The Alchemist in 2025.
Yeah.
And he's
This
not
past
even,
couple years.
past couple years.
Yeah.
Has The Alchemist been mentioned on this podcast before?
No.
Okay.
What the fuck are we talking?
But he's did a project with Erykah Badu. You feel me?
She's
Like,
gonna say who?
she know who Erykah Badu is.
No,
you feel
I-
me? Like, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, but these are like relevant people that
To bring up in the conversation.
Yeah, so I do think
But
that
a lot of
there's
people think
validity.
Alchemist is from the East Coast.
He born and
because
raised
of his affinity
in
for
Los Angeles.
boom bap. I didn't know that till a few years ago.
Yep.
I really thought Alchemist was East Coast. As far as underground representation as an artist, I had to put on this report card named Samad. Are you familiar with
Fire.
Samad?
You feel me?
King of the LA underground wave right now. He's killing it. He got
know,
like 7
her
projects.
favorite
right
color?
out of reach.
Her favorite color? You heard of her favorite color?
Not familiar with her favorite color. That's another
Bro,
one.
you would love a lot of this shit, Dejon.
Same lane. Okay.
You would love a lot of
So
this
you're saying the
shit.
tweet
Like,
is facts.
that's what
You're
I'm
saying that LA media, such as myself, have to get out of just the same 5 styles. Cause I look at it like 5 styles of LA rap, which is a lot to cover.
I'm gonna say yeah, because there's always like a stretch when people have to obligatorily include Tyler and Doja Cat
They
in
hate
these
when I put
conversations
Tyler
when
on.
we
They
know.
hate when I put Tyler on.
Can I say something to that real quick?
Yeah.
The Doja Cat, the Tyler artists of those calibers, my nigga, why you keep grading them? They don't even go to the school no more. Them niggas graduate.
You said that last week, and I explained to you that I feel like me grading them could teach an artist at home something. So me getting on Tyler about a certain category or getting on Doja about a certain category could teach somebody at home, and as well as if you don't include them, it's like, why aren't they on there? If you do include them, it's like, why are they on there?
It's like not including Travis Scott on a Houston list. You
Yeah,
feel
just
me?
because he's mainstream, you still want to. That's our asset.
Especially like people got Doja so twisted. She was doing underground shows in 2011. She was 17
All
years
through
old.
San Fernando Valley.
Exactly, opening up for
'cause she
fools
from
like me.
Reseda, right?
I
You
would
feel
like
me?
to
Like,
see
she from Reseda,
because she
right?
dropped
she from the Valley somewhere,
Tarzana.
yeah.
I would like to see on Vi. I wish, and I said the same thing about Tyler's "Don't Tap the Glass" album. I wish they pulled GNX's and put a host of new LA artists on their projects. Imagine if Doja, Tyler, and Kendrick all had new projects out with new LA rappers on it, and within a calendar year, that would bring the West back.
And
Essentially,
I agree. And guess what? And I'll say this: Tyler's Draco tribute was way more like a tribute
that shit was fire.
than what
That's
Kendrick
Kendrick did. All right, I think Tyler might be on AZ Chuck's album too. I'm fingers crossed.
Shouts
for
to
that.
Chite. Going
That'd be
crazy.
fire.
Forward to that.
You feel me?
All right, this has been dope. Lush, thank you for pulling up. Did you enjoy your
fire.
buzzball?
I enjoyed my buzzball. I enjoyed this, and once again, I appreciate you feel me the chance because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
like I respect y'all brothers and sisters in this motherfucker for real. So this is a dope pod. I would like to see y'all get like
Can I
y'all
ask you one
deserve.
more bullshit question before we get about
Yeah,
it?
let's
Come on.
Why you tell Jada to say fuck this nigga?
Who?
Why you tell
Exactly
Jada to
who?
Why you tell his homegirl to say fuck him at the No Jumper
When
trials?
she came to the auditions, it was content.
I was probably just
I didn't
playing.
I didn't take it personal. It was content. I reposted it.
You can tell him say fuck you,
know what I
nigga.
hate?
Nah, he know Dijon ass know that I fucks with him. That's the cool
We've
part.
always had a
Yeah,
love-hate
like,
conversation, but I
Yeah.
respect his hip-hop knowledge. He beat me in a hip-hop trivia contest off of one question.
Schmelz.
Shut up. It was
In my
frivolous.
sleep.
They asked who was Lil Shrimp, and I didn't know that was Lil Wayne's
Please,
first
man.
rap name. That's tedious. That's not a real trivia question. Anywho, we out of here. Daily Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the button. Lush
Yes,
One,
sir.
Ash Bash, Rich Trapper.
Yes,
Daily
sir.
Podcast. We out. Peace.
that was
Let's get
fire.
out the nails.